What's up, chat? It's Friday. More streams on Friday. Because I wasn't at the, I can't go to the tournament today. Hey, Hamlin, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, buddy. Because I couldn't go to the thing this weekend because my fucking car, I get to play games. And Prospero, Zach Point, and I got paired in an event, and so we get to play. My opponent's playing Ultramarines. I'm playing Emperor's Children, and we're going to see if I can beat Ultramarines. It feels like not a great matchup because it's a low model count versus my Coterie of the Conceited, but we will see. Yeah, the mechanics are fucking absolute moron. I'm a little upset about it. I have to take it to an actual dealership tomorrow and basically get them to like give me the damage, but the mechanic's gonna pay for it. And I'm gonna see if I can get them to comp all my service and like give me gas and shit. But it sucks. It sucks. But anyway, predictions up. Let's get into it. All right, I'm good to go. We were talking about Coterie of the Conceited. Yeah, so I pledge. So I say at the start of the battle round, I'm going to kill a certain number of people, and then if I don't have to kill them, they just have to be dead. If a certain number of your people are dead by the end of that round, then they
don't have to be. You don't have to kill them, but like they would only die like, and if I kill them with like hazardous or something.
Yeah, if you like blow your own, like if your repulsor explodes and kills a company hero unit, then like. It still counts, right? It's like no prisoners or whatever, or like it's like Purge the Foe, which is what we're playing. What? Then at the end of that battle round, I get that number of points. Depending on that, the number of points that I have accrued throughout the game, I get a bonus. So pledging higher can get me
if you hit your bet. So like you can bet 2.
Yeah.
You just add 2 to the number.
Yeah.
And then bet 2 next time.
Yeah.
But if you bet 2 and you only kill 1, you get nothing.
I get nothing. And I take damage on Lucius. Or I have Lucius, right?
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, I take damage on Lucius.
You know, what happens in lore if Lucius killed himself?
I don't know. The weird part is that Lucius is supposed to respawn when he dies, but he doesn't do that anymore. So I don't understand how any of this works, to be honest. I also think
Lucius become Lucius if he's proud of himself for killing himself?
Maybe, well, if Slaanesh kills him because he's failed the pact, maybe Slaanesh becomes Lucius.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. We're asking the hard lore questions here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the normal stuff is like I'll get reroll once to hit and wound early. I'll get sustained lethal in melee, and then the number 1 is critical 5s, or the number 4 one, the upper level. That's the ultimate ability. If I get that, then it's great. I don't even know. It'd be hard for me to get that on your army of like 6 units.
My army does seem exceptionally well positioned against
this doesn't
on purge.
This doesn't seem great for me, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe we'll just do so many murders, it'll be fine. Yeah, so that's what's up. And then I got a bunch of units in my army. Oh, I don't have any good strats is the problem. I have hit rerolls in melee.
That seems good.
And I don't remember any of the other ones. I don't think I've ever used them. And then the plus one, to get an extra pledge thing.
Yeah, I'm seeing 4-up Feel No Pain against mortals, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, it's also, that one's weird because it's a 6-up Feel No Pain against normal damage, and I only have to do it when I assign, or when I receive the damage. So it's like a defensive strat that I can use like on my own terms, which is weird. It's a strange one. And then I have Armor of Contempt. And probably something else. I don't know.
I'm going and looking. You have.
I got this.
Hits melee. Seems great.
Yeah.
You have.
I ignore modifiers to hit, but whatever. I might ignore modifiers to wound. Hey, take that, company heroes. I'm gonna get you.
Oh no.
And then Armor of Contempt, which is like kind of worthless because all my shit's a tactical brain, so they'll just die anyway. It doesn't really matter.
And then you have Angel Sacrifice or whatever it's called.
And then I have Suffering and Sacrifice or whatever.
Yeah, which is a good one.
That is a good one. Yep, we can soak your attacks on infractors instead of my Demon Princes or whatever.
Okay.
Yep. And then I got the Demon Princes. They do the impact attack. You know what's up there. There's 6, 8, 2, 3 is the melee profile. 6 attacks.
Not bad melee, but they do mostly mortals.
Yeah, well, you think it's bad until like the 5-up criticals turn on and like they start getting shit on, and then or even just lethal sustain and reroll ones is like they actually become hyper consistent.
Yeah, lethal sustain critical on 5s will make anyone good at anything.
Yeah, but even just like lethal sustain reroll ones is like I probably get 2 or 3 of those, and then those are lethal, and then I roll a bunch of wound rolls and I get 1 or 2 of those, and suddenly you're taking like 5 3-damage saves, and you're like, wait, what?
That's fair.
The tormentors are battle line or infiltrator obsec, and they battle line. And then they have precision on every single gun they have. All their guns are regular except they just have precision. And every time, what's up? So he's plasma guy, a meltagun guy. This dude's got a plasma pistol at a whip, which is 6 attacks in melee, AP1. And then every ranged weapon they have is just precision.
Cool.
Just randomly. So I don't think that's going to matter because I don't think I'm going to be shooting Calgar with his 4+ Fatal Pain. But you know, who knows? You never know.
They like reroll on objectives or sticky or something?
They are sticky.
Nice.
And then every time any one of the battle line guys kills an enemy unit, as long as they have the icon of excess, then I take a leadership test. If I pass, then I get a CP. Kills anything at all. Not even characters, could be anything.
So 1,000 power swords.
So they're with their chain swords, they're all chain sword guys. So it's just straight 4 AP1, and then this dude is the same, but he has 6 attacks because he's got the whip. And then he's got a plasma pistol. These guys are gonna get Lord Exultant, who gives them lethal hits, and then they have a Finest Hour thing that gives them +1 AP and +3 attacks. They have a 5 attack, strength 7 EP2 2 damage lance. So it goes to strength 8 EP3 lance, or 8 attacks, strength 7 lance AP3, and then they have a 4 extra AP1 attacks with their whip. And then these guys, what's up? 2 damage. 2.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
And then these guys are cool. They have the Legionnaire reroll roll. So if it's 1s all the time for everything if you're on an objective.
Sounds
for wounding. Lucius is lone operative and fight first. He gets full hit and wound rolls against characters, walkers, and monsters.
But
So not vehicles. Good job, Lucius. Proud of you, buddy.
Well, I have a lot of characters and walkers.
It's true. His relevant profile is strength 8 AP3 3 damage, 6 attacks. He's like a super Demon Prince kind of. It's just a strict upside from the Demon Prince profile. And then the Noisy Boys. So the 2 Blastmaster dudes shoot either the solid shot is strength 10. It's all 18-inch range. Ignore cover. It's the whole unit. The Blastmasters shoot either 3 shots, strength 10, AP2, 3 damage, or 6 shots, strength 6, AP1, 1 damage.
Gotcha.
The regular dudes, what's up?
Kind of Dark Reaper-esque.
Yeah, basically. The regular dudes are strength 5, AP1, 2 damage, but it all ignores cover, 3 shots each. And then the Lord Cacophonist is he's 2 pistols, which are the same as the blasters, but they're only range 12. So he has 6 shots, strength 5, AP1, 2 damage. He gives the whole unit sustained hits. When they shoot a infantry unit, they do a 3d6 like grenade on you after the attack is resolved. And if you have to take I think you have to take a battle shock test. And if the Noise Marines shoot you, get -1 to battle shock tests. So he could battle shock you and then also do a bunch of damage and stuff. It's great.
And you said it's 3 dice on 4-ups for mortals?
It's 3 dice on 4s. Yep. Oh, against infantry only. Infantry
of mortals.
Yeah. And then he has an enhancement. He has Fate's Messenger. It's just sort of what he's got. And then the Rhinos are regular Rhinos, but they have assault transport, so they can advance and disembark guys. And the Spawn have a 6-inch reactive move. And otherwise, they're just like T5 with a 5-up Fatal Pain.
It's flat 6 if you walk within 9.
Flat 6.
That is much better than a regular Spawn, and this Rhino is much better than a regular Rhino.
That's true. It's not quite as good as a Death Guard Rhino, apparently. What the fuck is that? But it's
who's to say?
It's better than a regular one for sure. And the benefit there is that when the Rhino advances, the Rhino will be affected by Thrill Seekers, but the disembarking unit is not, so they can shoot whatever they want. They just can't charge.
Because they did the disembarking units didn't advance. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Okay. And then do I weirdly take fixed so that I don't have to walk anywhere and get purged? Is an interesting question. Gotta walk somewhere though, is the thing. Just about life generally. No.
Let's roll attacker defender while you're thinking. I got a 4.
Delete. Roll. I got a 1.
Okay. You have scoots? No. You just guys.
No, I have no scouts, no infiltrates.
I'll make you drop first, I guess.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll play tacticals.
Because you have a lot of characters, right? You have 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right.
8. No, you have 8. So it's probably possible to play the game without giving me some of them. But then I have to have a second one and bring it down as trash.
And give up 12?
Well, yeah. Engage is fine. So is cleanse, but then click a button every turn. I would rather die. Yeah, I'll still go. Tactical.
Okay. Put a guy in reserve.
I assume you know Ironstorm, but I would happily explain it.
I think I know what's up. I think I know what's going on. You're gonna shoot. That's about it, probably.
Relevant things is that this is a repulsor with a plasma cannon, a macro plasma cannon, because they don't have the model for that. But,
Evil Tabletop, thank you for the raid, by the way. How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. We're playing
lethals, gives lethal hits.
Playing Zach Point. He's just coming off a major win. And I'm playing Emperor Children into him. See what we can do.
Yep.
Yeah, good. It is good stuff. Sweet. Battle formation stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Put all of my little guys down. What? Wait, how do you put the tactical marines in 2 separate transports? It's one unit of 10. Those are
easy.
Those are intercessors.
No.
Get out of here.
Are they?
Get out of here. Those aren't tactical marines. All right. I'm gonna deep strike 1 demon prince.
I'm gonna put nothing in reserve. I'm a man.
Neat.
I play the game. No scouts, no reserves, no infiltrates.
I do have scouts on the infractors, just FYI. And then we are playing Smokey and Miri, so we can redeploy 500 points. Is that right? Yeah, 500 points can go into strategic reserve.
Into reserves, yeah.
Sweet. All right.
No.
Battle lines. If it's like come out of reserves early, that's battle line only. But the other stuff is.
And each Rhino will scout here.
All the 2, I should number them. Number 1 and number 2 will scout because the other one has noise marines in it.
They scout 6, you said, right, or 7?
Yeah, it's just 6.
Interesting, but the dudes move 7, right?
Yeah.
I guess that's insane. Fair enough. Okay, all right, I'll deploy unit.
Sweet. I'll turn on this little ticky-tacky boy. Loop.
Ooh, look at that. And then I don't need an aura up you, but I do need a 3-inch aura up you and a 6-inch aura up.
In hindsight, okay. I probably should have.
Need overeat.
We find the tech to fit 10 primary center. Just tell your opponent they're tactical marines. Yeah.
Deploy it over here. This is one with dudes in it, and it wants to be. Can a repulsor even fit here? Survey says. No, I don't think so. No, it's over the board. Okay. Then a Rhino goes here.
You don't have a Master of Machine War guy, right?
Fall back and do stuff guy?
Yeah, or advance and do stuff. You just have lethal hit guy and you have please don't damage me guy.
And blank guy. And a dream.
He's just blank. He's just a blank guy. All right. I'll put down some Chaos Bomb. If I put them here, do they get vaporized? I think the answer is absolutely they do, for sure, 100%.
I'll vaporize anything, anywhere I can. I don't know that you own a gun that I respect.
Equal opportunity vaporizer over here.
Yeah.
All right, so I would have to put these guys here, which is fine. Okay, should be blocked on this line.
Yep, I think you got the one drawn right there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will place my other Rhino over here.
Whoa. Look at that other Rhino over there.
It's over here.
It's doing so much stuff.
I guess it needs to be back here. And you go get 9.
And this is plasma gun unit. Okay.
Oh. That seems kind of okay. Yep. We will have a rhino there. Rhino 2 has the lame dudes, and Rhino 1 has the cool dudes.
Lame dudes. Yuck. I'll put Luscious, the Eternal, in this corner.
Ooh, looking luscious over there.
Like two.
Cool. I will put a Repulsor Executioner somewhere.
Well, don't do that. Come
I
on.
just might do that.
Come on. Somewhere.
Huh?
You gonna put it in a location? Get out of here.
I know. With people. Actually, I'll do Cigar. Mr. Cigar.
They call me Mr. Cigar.
Whoa, it's so big.
Press minus.
Minus.
Yeah, gambling's over, chat. 60% for Emperor's Children? Jesus Christ. Y'all are very big believers. Treat for Inky. Oh, I just bought her new treats. Where the fuck did I put them? Oh, I put them over here. Inky. Come over here, you bitch. You want a treat? Smell that waft.
Cool. Color.
We'll get her one when she wakes up. All right. Oh, Marnius. I see how it is. All right. Let's put could you get a repulsor here? Oh no, he a big boy.
Yeah,
That might be a tough ask to get him here.
I just don't think that.
No. Yeah, I think it's exact. It's like maybe just exactly 10 or something if you're on it, but if you have to rotate, then it doesn't matter. Which means I can put
Just shy of 10, so he could walk this way.
Right, but he can't see this line though. Is the point, right?
Yeah, if he was like this, right up on the line.
Oh, he could go a little bit further. Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be like.
If you were on the line.
And then he goes 10.
Oh, here she is.
And goes like, boop, that. That's the best he's got. And he draws like this line.
Inky. Go over there. Eat the treats. Go to get the treats. Wah! Oh, I gave you treats. Look, they're on the ground. Nope, doesn't want them. All right, well, fair enough. So I can place an R high no. I can go here. Is that good? We can also just put Demon Princes down because they're not. Doesn't really matter where they go right now. Just go here. I'll go there, I guess.
Cool. I will put a blank Tech Marine back over here.
Neat. A black marine.
A blank Marine.
Black.
Nothing about him. He's just blank.
Okay. So turn from your DZ. He's like here. Just about. So you can kind of see this way. If you want to go directly into the center.
Meow.
I will. Put a demon prince. I don't think I'm gonna send all these demon princes like right out in the open here. So I'm gonna put a demon prince here, I think. Other options, we go here, but I just know where to stage. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Okay. Thank you.
Very princely. I will do a lethal hits, dude. Put over here.
He does have lethal hits. Wow.
Sure does.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
Pretty amazing.
Interesting. If I just put tormentors here, would that be bad? Probably. 'Cause then you kill them. And then you'd still get to move most of the distance anyway, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I have to decide where my rhinos are going at some point. Is that what we do? Let's put some tormentors down. Fuck it, B-ball. She's so upset because I got the treats bag out. I took treats out of the bag and I gave them to her. And she decided that she didn't want those ones, but what she did want was the ones that are still in the bag.
Not good enough.
So now she's...
I mean, does she want more, or is she?
No,
eat the ones
she did not eat the ones I just brought out. She wants the ones in the bag.
Yeah, because the bag's full with the good stuff.
Yeah. She's like, listen, I've seen those ones and I don't like know if I like them yet, but the bag, that's where it's at. So you can shoot me a bunch of times with plasma guns and stuff, and then I'd be sad. But maybe it's fine. Do you kill all these guys with a plasma gun unit? I don't know. 2 plasma guns and a bolter?
2 plasma guns, a plasma pistol, and 2 bolters.
Well, you only get 2, right?
I guess if you don't get out, yeah.
Yeah. If you get out, then I don't know.
Then what are you even doing?
Yeah. Then you don't get lethal hits. I guess you get more rerolls. Yeah, we'll put these guys here and call it a day. Oh, that should be me. All right, I'll go there.
Cool. We'll put a repulsor. Maybe over here. Maybe over here. We'll start over here. Right on the line.
Neat.
I guess as far into this ruin as you can be. It's like there. Something like that.
All right.
Right there.
Cool. Back to me. Big robot, 2 repulsors, and a little robot. Do these tormentors go in this area? I think you would kill them. This rhino is no special guys, right?
Nope, there are just losers in there.
So if I went in the middle, it would be largely bolters. If I go here, you can shoot me down this way, which means the repulsor could get me with its big cannons and stuff. The other option is that I would just obsec our home objective and call it good. I will probably obsec my home objective. I'll go at, if you're not reserving, and you have no up downs, right? Because there's no scoots.
Nope. I have no way to deep strike at all. I guess that's not true. I can reserve using the special rules, smoke and mirrors.
That's true. But then you gotta tell me.
I have to tell you.
Okay, back to you.
Strike force. You can reserve 500 points. They don't have to be battle line. Huzzah.
Correct.
Cool. Do dreadnought.
Wow. Truly incredible.
Could a repulsor fit here? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Neat. All right. Let's put a rhino here. I think if we want it to be behind this wall, we could put it here. Then it's good. Yeah, we'll do that. All right.
Cool. Then I will put a repulsor out over here.
Amazing. It's truly incredible.
I'm aligned.
Okay. I will put a scout rhino. Here. Do this if I go.
Blast you rhino.
So this guy, he's a little limited in where he can go. So his line's like this. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that, I think. Cool. Back to you.
Cool. G money. Hang out right here.
Say it ain't so.
It is so.
All right. I just have other rhino. Do we like go for broke and just try to go first and just like deploy him in this corner?
YOLO.
Your line is kind of weird because of this rock. You can go here. And you go like this. Out in this corner, I think you can probably still see me. Yeah, for sure. I just accept it. I would really like to put a rhino here.
This layout is pretty open.
Yeah, I think for this deployment, I think if you play corners, it's much better. This one is like weird because this is like, this area here. Yeah,
corners is better because no one can drop on this line.
Right.
And you can like deploy in this little zone, which is like quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, so if I go back here.
Can we draw your line? It is.
The line to hide him is this line. So I can go there. I don't get to do anything. If I just deploy on the line, I think it's really bad for me. Dang. We could take the gamble and just go first.
Could just go first.
Could just go first, and then we get to shoot you a bunch, and it's awesome. Or we just don't do that. We deploy in the back like a jerk. So goodbye, proxy guy. Ew, movement measure, yuck. So this dude could go in like this. Let's see. So we can just grab our proxy friend. Proxy friend. And go here and shoot. I think we're probably okay. This line would be like that, which does look like it's blocked.
Oop, I think this front round is the only thing you have to worry about. The back round, I think, is totally fine.
Yeah. But to be perfectly honest, it might be okay if you just want to like eat a repulsor executioner directly into the sun.
Fair enough. I mean, it could scout, so it could run away if it wanted to.
Right, exactly. Okay.
Put this over here for proxy purposes.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Mr. 3 good over there.
I'm good. You just gonna put big guy down, big blast.
My biggest blaster.
The BBC, the big blast cannon.
Yeah, that's what that stands for.
Yep.
I've heard that before. It wants to be able to go 10.
Big battle cruiser.
This line over here. which it can do.
Neat.
And right to there. 10 up to here. Once it fits through here without pivoting, which it does. Go like 10 up to there. Oh, that's great. Cool. Ready?
Cool. All right. Pause the clock.
And its friend.
Hit
Sure
the-
it's not clipping its friend. There you go.
Time for big roll firsties time.
Big roll firsties.
2.
Bam.
All right.
3.
Good thing I didn't deploy out in the open.
Good.
You have no scouts, so I'll do my scouts. We should have done redeploys, I guess. I'll just
I'm-
put on the table.
Not doing it.
And then
Well, I guess I could. I could throw out this like plasma dude in reserve. It'd be kind of cute.
put that guy behind a wall. Where we said
Creed.
this guy could
Yeah,
go.
I'll throw plasma dude in reserve.
If I am here, I don't think you can attack me because you have to be like way out here. Yeah.
This is this one right here. Something like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then this guy is gonna have trouble.
You want the proxy guy back? Shouldn't have even removed him.
I think I'm okay. 10. Lines looks like it's crossing the corners there.
Yep. So you already drawn this one.
Sweet.
Right here, so that's
Oh yeah, of course. Duh. Sweet.
corner,
All right.
corner. Good.
Done. Good luck and stuff. Give me a handshake. Handshake.
Sounds good.
Click start. Click on your turn. Do your thing.
Cool. All right, let's do it to it. Sweet mother of command phase. I get a bonus CP for having a smart Calgar man.
He's so smart.
So smart. I get 2 of these, sabotage and engage in all fronts. Get myself some table quarters. Is that possible? I would need to move more than 15 inches, so a 4-inch advance to make that possible at all.
Mm-hmm.
We go 16. Go if I went
Mhm.
15, I go. There you go.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, just making sure so you could fit it in between the wall there,
Yeah.
but you're good.
100%, hundo P%. But I don't know. Yeah, screw it. I think we'll drop.
Oh, I got a pledge.
Oh, sure. Interesting.
Pledge 1.
I guess going second is a lot better. No, going first is better with pledge.
Yeah, going first is much better. Which is, I mean, I think honestly probably fine because going second is like so ridiculously powerful and intense. It's like
Yeah, much. Yeah,
you get a little something for going first at least.
exactly.
I'm okay with stuff that makes it better to go first at this
So
point.
pledging 1, you got it. Oh, it's over there. Love it. Cool. Do I want to drop this or do I want to take a 75% chance for 2 points? I will drop it. Pay a CP. Thank Calgar. Appreciate you. Get assassinate. Sounds great.
Nailed it.
Nailed
Just
it.
discard that for a command point.
Easy
Oh.
money.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Rude. It was a rude thing to do. I'll take Oath. Numero uno. And then Oath. Numero dos. And then I'll grab one of these. Are they the silly guy's face? No, not there. Nice skull. And we'll have that say +1 to hit. We need 2 of those bad boys.
Lists aren't
It
updated?
says lethal hits.
Oh, Stream Elements updated it on fucking
And
YouTube.
the
I'm sorry, chat.
says
I thought I did update it. Then.
Ancient.
I've been having issues with Paceman today
Love me
too.
some ancient duty.
It just like got rid of
That's
my
that's Ultramarines right there. Cool.
got rid of my
First oath.
Thing.
Drop onto these Jamooks. Second oath.
all right, list should be up now.
I don't super care a lot about. We'll chuck it onto this Rhino,
Nice.
and then +1 to hit goes on to this Repulsor. Pretty easy. +1 to hit. What was the other one? It was Sabotage. Sure. I need my deployment zone. High table quarters. Show deployment zones. Yeah, soup's simple here. That means +1 to hit will go on to this Redemptor, if I'm close enough, which I'm not. So this Repulsor. And then lethal hits goes on to this Repulsor Executioner. Ancient Duty, I don't super care about, but I'm not going to do anything else on my own turn.
Duty.
I spend points on because I could got him. I reroll in advance, which is something, I suppose. Then I guess I'll hold on to it for that, because I don't think this Redemptor is about to get attacked. So, no Ancient Duty. I've commanded my...
What is Ancient Duty?
It is +1 to everything on a Dreadnought. It's a strat.
Oh.
+1 to hit, +1 move, +1 OC, +1 leadership, +1 toughness.
Nice.
Which sometimes comes up. +1 toughness going to 11 can matter a lot. +1 move matters more often than you think. Cool.
Yeah.
So someone needs to go Sabo. That is likely going to be this Repulsor, frankly. Or the Rhino, I suppose. The Rhino wants to move it. Out over here.
Just watch out, because you got to do all that stuff before you redraw your secondaries.
With this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, redraw secondaries at the end of your command phase.
Well, I guess you draw the secondaries, do your whole command phase, and then redraw before you battle shock.
So no, you redraw after you battle shock. So you know what your battle shocks are. Yeah, it's the last thing you do in your command phase. But you just gotta make sure that you don't like do all your +1s knowing what your redrawn secondary is.
Like it was like, oh, I need to kill this character because I have assassinate. Obviously, no one's open now, but if someone was,
right,
you could do it there.
Yeah,
no, that's a good point. I apologize. This Rhino wants to go places and fuck up these dudes.
No, don't fuck me up.
Yeah, but I want to though. That's the thing.
No, I want to remain unfucked.
Too bad, man. No, I don't do that. Okay. Yeah, we'll move 12.
On to the objective. Oh dear.
On to the objective. These guys are not the guys that react to movements. Those dudes over there.
Yeah, it's the spawns.
Sounds great. I suppose I'll be a little wider out here, but it'll pretty much be that. Just wherever this objective is, trying to find out where it is.
Here we can do this. Ta-da!
Nice.
Magic.
Okay,
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. You just have to be on the terrain, I think, is the important thing to know.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And then I have a repulsor who wants to move out. He wants to come out over here. This is 6.5 its move so far. Wants to be able to walk down here and draw this line of sight, which it definitely can do. And it wants to just clip this terrain to be able to sabotage it.
Nice.
And it wants to be within 3 of its friend, which is currently not, so it'll rotate to do that. And be outside of my deployment zone. But still able to walk down this direction and draw a line down this huge line that they gave me. Cool. Not that anyone's going to go there, but in case of emergencies. Cool. This dude is within 3. He's chilling. He'll just wander out over here. Caligonius, the Bronius, wants to move. He'll just 1-inch this wall. Poking out the edges of that? No, I don't think so. That looks good. Just make charging a little challenge. Not a big challenge, just a little one. Yeah, that's good. And then I have a...
Kind of wish I went first, chat.
Attack squad coming out of Rhino number 2.
The Tactical Marines. I know, they're so ready. This is the plasma squad though.
Here, 3 inches.
So they are actually ready to go. They're ready. They're prepared.
They'll throw in advance. They're going 11 inches. It's their maximum move. They will go a lot less than that. This is their max. What do you want?
They are using. Well, it's a tournament game. I don't always like use the clocks for the non-tournament games. I should have. I'll definitely every once in a while I need a kick in the pants.
You cannot up, downy, correct?
Yeah, no up downs. I'm much on the table.
Sounds reasonable. This Rhino here can throw in advance. Oop, that's too many dice.
Every once in a while I need a kick in the pants to like remind myself to
smackaroos
to do the clocks. I should have put a Rhino over here.
That's its maximum.
I should have put it in under the right over here. I was a little worried that a repulsor would have shown up here and then wandered through and killed it.
But
I think maybe that's fine.
Rhino 2, yeah, no one's coming out here.
Because it's kind of like stuck in the corner if it wants to. See that?
They could disembark out here. But that's fine.
Yeah, if the noise marines are like there, yeah, I think you're okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Pulsar advances. He's going Omega Power. He's going 16, 14 with the pivot. He could go somewhere right over there. Don't want a Demon Prince running at me, but still challenge. He would have to go like 3, and then like 4, 5. I guess 4. I'll make it as precise as possible. And then he's got 4, so it clears this with 5. So we've got 9, and then he goes.
I move 14.
5
yeah.
more, and then advances. So he could advance from this point.
Right.
So 3d6 from this point should be somewhere around here.
Yeah.
So it's not unreasonable that he can make it there.
Yep.
But still not the easiest thing to do in the world. And then he would die.
Yep.
I think so. So I don't respect him.
I also didn't. I wouldn't kill a repulsor with that guy. There's like no way.
I don't think. Yeah, from there.
I mean, it's 6 mortals for now until this fucking tech marine fixes it. And then it's 0 mortals.
Yeah,
if it was crude damage, maybe.
Mortals only has to do 10. He has to get 4 swings through. He doesn't have extra attacks on like a little attack, right?
No, just a big hit. No, that's it.
And then like his the AP on his melee weapon's like 3, right?
No, AP2.
AP2, yeah, that's not great. A Dreadnoughtus wants to advance.
Yeah, most of the damage is from the mortals.
Yeah, makes sense. Dreadnoughtus wants to go somewhere right over here.
Where are you going, guys?
To there. I want 6 to here. So Dreadnoughtus can like shove his booty up in there. Mr. G-Boy. I guess this Tech Marine should advance first. Tech Marine advance.
They call me Mr. G-Boy.
Mr. G-Boy to you, sir. I'll go 11 on him. Wants within 3.
I'm gonna delete the proxy demon prince. That's cool.
Oh yeah, get him out of here. I don't want to see his sight again. Stinky boy. Mr. G-Man wants to go places. Where does he want to be? He'll throw an advance, not doing anything special. Because I have someone else sabotaging and assassinate his poopy butthole. He advances. I guess I free reroll. I don't even think I need to, but he'll free reroll. I'm not doing anything else. With his free strat. Boop.
Sick.
Man said, I'm going 9.
Like, listen, the Codex Astartes has decreed. We go 9 inches.
Not support this hack.
We're going 9 inches. That's what's happening. That's what's up.
12, and then 6 plus 3, 9. So they could try and blast mass from that point onwards. That said, how much that super matters to me. I think G-Man will just kind of sneak up here a little bit. Could stay behind that line and be right there, and just clip this thing with 12. Yeah, seems great. So any shot would have to be in front of this piece, which seems like a challenge for that guy to get there. Cool. Nito Burrito, he's chilling there. He's got both repulsors and the dread in range of his goobly goo. So we're doing it. We did it. We moved a phase.
I loved it.
Let's shoot in a shoot phase. This guy will start a sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
And then this jabroni will shoot all the stuff at that Tormentor squad.
Okay, let me think about if I armor of contempt here. It's like AP. It's gonna be. Do you want to shoot the hunter killer? That's the question.
Yeah, I'll shoot everything.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be 5 AP 3 shots and 4 AP 0 shots.
Yep, and then that's what it is.
Unless you want to shoot bolters at the top.
I will choose to shoot the plasma guns.
What?
I'll even shoot the overcharge then.
What? That's crazy. So you'd have to perfectly convert to kill, almost perfectly convert to kill me anyway. Unless the bolters do a bunch of damage. But I could be saving on. I'm saving on 5s right now. I could be saving on 4s, which I do love. But I have to spend a CP, which I don't love. I think that I will This is lethal guy. Curious. All right. I think I will.
Yeah, you better run. Cool. Plasma guns. Back to me. Yeah, you got it. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling from out. Wounding on 2s.
Should have done lethal.
Reroll.
All right.
Boop.
3.
3. AP 2 now.
Yeah. Start on the bolter guys. 2 die. 1, 2.
I'll do my
Oh.
Did I?
Hey, there you are. Welcome back.
Okay.
How's it
Sorry
going?
about that. 2 saves, AP nothing.
This is bolters.
Bolters.
Okay. My care about my plasma guy. Not really. I don't really care about any of these guys, man. Let's put on the my whip guy. Take 1. Down to 1.
Cool. Back to me. Alrighty, and I've labeled him no HK.
Did you shoot the missile? Oh, he took a hazardous. Oh.
Yeah, he took a hazardous, took 3.
Sick. All right, cool.
Coolio. I could charge you, but I won't kill you, so I don't want to.
No, please put your guys right here. Do it.
I'm good. I'm satisfied.
Okay. All right.
Go crash. Sabotage is ongoing. Over
Sweet.
friend.
Alrighty. I'll draw 2 cards. No prisoners recover. Interesting.
Oh, yes, activate.
Interesting. What's up?
I just thought I had too many command points, but I forgot it was because you spent 1. That's why I have more than you.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So what are we doing here?
What are we even doing here?
I'm gonna do is shoot this guy. Come over here. If I go really far with this rhino, we're gonna be cool. Which is the plan, I guess. Where's this guy go? Can cross this thing. Yeah. Unfortunate. All right. Well, I think recover and no prisoners, huh? That's an awkward turn for no prisoners to be.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I think what I will do. If I put a rhino in this little corner right up against it. Do you see me with anyone? Not really.
No, definitely not.
We're screening to here.
It's kind of an open board, but it's not that open.
Yeah. So that could be a potential place to go. The other thing. Where's your... The guy is over there. If we rolled like a... It'd have to be like a 14-inch advance in charge to touch that guy. The other thing I want to do, I think, is touch the... If we can hit the repulsor with these guys, then it stays there for a turn.
You wouldn't dare.
And that's pretty exciting. So... And then this guy's not oath yet, so he can kind of do whatever.
Disrespect.
Yeah, I don't care about him.
Well, I don't care about you.
Aw. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? All right. So we have to take an extra objective to stop you from holding this. Unless all your dudes die when they disembark the transport, which I feel like is reasonable. I think that's allowed. They should die. Just explode. Just vaporize instantly.
Seems kind of mean.
That's kind of how we roll, honestly. That doesn't look like an correct charge. Be some number to get to these guys. Looks like we are within 22. So it'd be 11 inches on 3d6. If I needed to. All right. Who's doing recover assets is the question of the day. This obsects. The Tormentors don't need Battle Shock. I'm not going to do anything on with my secondaries. I will... I will... advance some people. So let's grab a Lord Exultant, I think, out of this thing and go get some assets maybe with him. This is Rhino number 1, so this is the big the two units. So if we go out here, we can do something like this, and then they move. Try to stay an inch away from the walls.
That's good. I think an inch is right there.
I think I'm okay with being an inch of wall on this side. I just don't want to let Marnius like charge me from the front.
Yeah, I think you're good right here. Can't really tell, but I think you're good. You got enough space so you can make it work.
Yeah. Go like this. Not visible there. Not to the Executioner. And I don't think from where, if I put this Rhino here, from where you can put a guy over here. Or if I put something in the corner.
Yeah, I think you're right. Also, just do this.
Yeah, I'm sure there's like a readjustment I could do there. I'm not 100% sure if I
you're good.
if I did that totally efficiently. All right, let's advance the spawn. Go, spawn, go. Get out of everyone's way. 3. All right, so it would be like an 8 if I went for this guy, because we go 13.
Your speed 10 base.
Yeah. Although I think if I want to stay outside the ruin, it might be 9. It would be 9, yeah. Because I have to go at a slight angle, but that's okay. Go like this, and then this guy will go like this. I'll just go over here.
Spooking it up.
Oh, they're being spoopy. Okay. I will advance with Lucy for go 12.
He's a little faster.
Yeah, he's on like the flawless blade chassis.
They're speed 8 dudes.
They're a little speedier, yeah.
Nice. He's much taller than everyone.
Yeah, I mean his new model's huge because on a 50 mil base. He's fucking enormous. He's like a little demon prince, basically. He's like a little baby demon prince.
Weapon.
Yep. This demon prince, we'll roll an advance for it. We'll see if we get a super high number. That'd be cool. If we don't, I'm not really sure what we do with him. We can go over here, maybe. We'll see what we get.
If we get something.
Ooh, okay. Go 19. Guess I'll go into this little pocket then. Neat. Let me put a thing on them.
What does that mean?
This is the advanced, so I remember for the ability. Rhino with the Lord Exultant in it.
But there's a literal advanced style. I'm just don't mind me. It's fine.
But it's not a helicopter.
But it's not. I know. Like full of disappointment.
I want it to be a helicopter, though. This guy, I'll go over here. This guy goes to here. His line's like this. I don't think he could shoot me. He can bring a new guy in to shoot me. If you want to shoot a rhino with an entire repulsor executioner, feels like gratuitous overkill.
You don't know me at all.
This little friendo, can he make it over here? Yes.
He could be speed 9 if.
Yeah, so he could go here if he wanted to, like here-ish. So it could be him and a repulsor executioner, which is kind of a lot. I do want to get out of this other rhino's way. I just don't want to be shot by the lasers, I think, is the thing.
Man doesn't like lasers.
I don't love lasers. So if I can't escape from the Redemptor, I guess we might as well. Just say fuck it. Just be outside of the lasers. The other rhino will advance. Don't roll one, please. 3 is not very good. 15. Can I go with 15? So magnet. 15. This did work, right? Yeah, cool. 15 gets me 5. 10. 11 and 4. Could go here. Is that good? Bloop. It is something. Don't love the idea of giving you this shot down this way. Problem is that your ranges are just so much longer than mine. I don't have any good places to go. I should have brought Forge Fiends. That was my mistake.
There you go. Or just more blasty dudes. I guess their range is also pretty short.
Well, that's just... Yeah, that is the range.
Fair enough.
I don't have any more of those guys. I should have brought more noise music. I have the GT list. I put 2 in my army, and I did like that better. With the Lord Cacophonous, I like the Lord Cacophonous. I think he's the kicker. So if we're like here, you just cut and just shoot him that way, and I can't really do anything about it. Oh, this no prisoners turn 1 draw sucks. If we like randomly cut an 8 on this dude, it's like actually sick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think we're just gonna. My whole plan is just gonna be to roll really good.
All right, hey, if it works, I think it's a really good plan.
Yeah. If I roll really well, then we're in a really good spot. So this guy will go here inside that little pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, if these repulsors, if this guy doesn't move, then we're good. These friendos will move. Just the regular version. So I could... I just get killed in Overwatch, I think, if I let you Overwatch me. So I think I have to move slowly and roll an 8-inch here, or a 7-inch here. Which sucks, but it is what it is. And then this dude, I guess we'll move into that corner. It does seem like the thing to do. Okay. These little friends in the back will do the thing where they get more points. They give me points, which I love.
Sounds fun.
I love points. I just love points so much. This guy has got the respawn pledge, by the way. So if you kill him on I roll leadership. If I pass it, I come back.
Leadership 6.
Yeah, a D6 wounds. So I could flip around this corner and shoot a heavy bolter at that guy, which is probably irrelevant. And I don't think I get punished super hard for that. I don't know if you want to like get super spicy to attack a demon prince. This dude he shoots 36 with a big gun, right?
I think so. Yeah, 36.
Okay. If I go over here, I can shoot you from over here. And there is a line to me down the middle, which I'm not super into. The other thing I could do is just be over here. And you could drop a dude and shoot me. This guy can't shoot me. This guy probably can't shoot me. That's probably the best place to be. Okay. And then these two, we'll just move these dudes. Doesn't really matter. We'll just fan them. I'll do recover. So we'll do recover. Shoot with this demon prince at this rhino. On 2s. Okay. I'm really good at this game. On 5s. 1. CP 1, we recover.
Cool.
Very good. I'll shoot Melta. I'll overcharge my plasma into them. Oh, if I lose a guy, it doesn't change the math here. So plasmas. Okay. 1 AP3. 2 damage. Twice bloaty. Yeah, one guy does. That's unfortunate. Lose the wooded guy. And then melty. Nice.
Yeah, because he has the plasma pistol. Yeah.
Dang. All right. Charges. Important one is this one. Let's roll a 7.
7.
This game's easy. Just gotta stay outside 6 inches of this dude, which is not that hard. And I will put a guy on the objective for in case I don't kill this guy. And then we'll see if this guy wants to charge this rhino. No, I'll CP it. Try to get my kill. Sick.
Nice.
So the line from this guy is like this, it looks like, right?
Yeah, it's about.
So if I go here, then he can't see me.
I think that's correct.
All right, well,
On the train, yeah.
putting this guy on the objective didn't really matter if that's the case. But that's okay. You're just going to bail out if I kill you. I guess maybe I won't kill you. Let's find out. Let's find out after these messages. That's too many dice.
Well, that's a lot of charge mortals.
Take 6 damage. All right, get the fuck out of here.
Sure.
Get out of here, Tactical Marines.
I am not within 6 of this guy, but am within 6 of that guy. So I'll use the rarely used 1 CP auto explode strat. It's kind of cute.
Okay.
Into your tormentors, D3.
Sure.
3.
All right.
And into the demon prince, D3. 2.
Okay.
And then I get out my guys. And then they take damage. Maybe, probably. And I need to... This guy's scribe? No, I need to not get piled in by this guy, because he can still fight me.
Yep.
So I'll be over here. Oops, no, I'm not there. There.
Nice.
And then 3 inches. Get over here.
The guy behind him.
Yep. And then just behind the rhino is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is just chilling behind the rhino. I guess we want to do that over here. Let's do that over here. Shoot. And I'll do a quick measure. Do. What's good? Put 4 OC on there, which I guess doesn't matter anymore. Rhino's gone. And then do they stub their toes? Getting out. Oop. Toesies. 1 toe stub.
Okay.
Put it on. Not sure it matters. Put it on this dude.
Nice. Cool. I guess I'll roll that attack. It won't matter, but here we go.
Yeah, maybe.
I missed every time.
Good talk.
And your turn.
See if you can do damage.
Please don't. That would make me sad.
Attacks. Strength 8. Yes.
6 on 3s, I guess.
2s because oath. Actually, 2s
What?
anyway.
That's not how oath works.
To wound or are you talking about to hit?
No, to hit.
Yeah, forced to hit. Forced to hit.
No, 3s. You have a tech marine buff on them.
Oh. Let me double check that works in melee. It might not work in melee.
It does.
You sure?
Each time a vehicle model makes an attack, add 1 to the hit roll. I'm looking it up.
Punch. And then hitting on 3s, so rerolling failures, punch. And then 2s. Firestorm reroll. 3 saves, AP nothing.
3. Well, I don't have fixing, so I just have to make 3 3-ups. Wish you didn't roll a 3 on that explosion. That would have been nice.
That would have been nice. Well, dispatcher's here and it'll all even out.
Easy game. Okay.
Or don't.
That's probably game, honestly.
Yeah, it gives me a lot of
I think
points.
I lose now. Yep. Well, I guess I shouldn't have overcharged my plasma gun. I don't know. I'll get no prisoners. This is gone.
Plus this.
I'll get 4, and you get 4. Oh, wrong turn. You get 4, and I get 4. Yeah, that was and then he's free. Yeah, I think the game's over.
Bummer.
What's up?
I'm doing.
I'm good.
Right?
I'm good. Thank you. What's up?
You want to keep going though, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna make all my inbound saves.
Well, there's always an option. It's worth.
That is unfortunate. That's like a 10th edition moment right there, though. Just get fucked by dice. Like, all right. I mean, auto explode was good, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there.
Dice didn't fuck you in 9th edition.
No. Significantly less often. 9th edition, I was hitting and winning on 2s with full rerolls, and you already took 12 mortals from psychic powers. Like, this Rhino would have just been deaded by psychic phase, and then I would have shot like a full reroll like Execrit into the tactical squad. Like it was a different situation. It was a different situation.
Okay, I will gather up.
Oh, 10th edition. I didn't think about the on-auto explode there. That was really smart from my opponent. I wish I had rolled better though.
It will score at least 4 for holding. No, at least 8 for holding more. Oops, and then maybe more when I kill something.
Yep.
But I don't do this now. You do mark things now, I think, though.
Yeah, as soon as you draw the card. It'll be Tormentors. You could get the spawn. I guess this Rhino and this Rhino.
Cool. I'll get a little die.
Oh, actually, you could just shoot that Rhino with a laser beam. It'll be Lucius. Yeah.
Lucius. Seems pretty good. They seem hard to get to. Cool. Then we deal with that later. And then I +1 and oath some stuff. +1.
Yeah, I shouldn't have fucking overcharged the thing. That's so frustrating. I fucking hate this edition. It's like every fucking time something random kills you.
Then what's the this guy I don't think is shooting anyone.
I just shouldn't have overcharged the plasma gun.
Here, and I can shoot a Rhino and then really get up in the business and ask to be charged. Not by people who are really going to hurt him, but a little bit hurt him.
That's so frustrating.
Fun. But it could also shoot a Demon Prince, which I guess is why we're here.
Because if I didn't overcharge the plasma gun,
and this could not.
No, I think I would have died anyway. He did 3 damage to me, which is probably unnecessary. So I would have between the explosion and the repulsor doing 3 damage, I would have died regardless. So literally nothing I did changed it. But the plasma gun overcharge made it like super way worse for me.
That guy's gotta die. And then do we balls to the wall and try?
God damn it, chat! Fuck me.
But I think you really come out here and do something about it. I don't really want you out here doing something about it. You're kind of already pussyfooting around this objective, which feels like.
Yeah, we'll probably call it next round. I think honestly. It's really frustrating.
Then you still have to come out here and resolve.
I did get the pledge, and I got the kill, but it gave my opponent a kill, so it was a 4-point swing. No, it was an 8-point swing. And the repulsor gets to move now. So I literally positioned my entire army, assuming this repulsor wasn't going to get in range. Which is like already kind of awkward to do so, but I feel like that's a pretty good plan.
Random reroll.
Yeah,
So that will still stay on the back.
That's so frustrating.
Redraw Calgar once again getting Storm Hustle out of here for Established Locus.
Nice.
Don't want to do that either. Okay.
Oh yeah, can you do that? I guess Calgar could do it.
Yeah, Calgar can do it.
He's got to come out though. Got to come out and play.
Yeah, this Dreadnought might be able to get within 6 of the center and do it.
Oh sure,
but it's kind of okay.
Yeah, he's good.
I mean, he's like pretty tanky, but like 2 points. I don't know, dog.
Yeah, I don't really want to shoot him.
Okay. Yeah, he's the distraction card effect, so he's not the best target, but better than no target. And then I do battle shocks, but I don't think I do actually. And that's good. Okay. So then we have movement stuff. So it's over here. The attack marines, as far as reactive stuff, obviously there's Overwatch, but it's just these guys. If I'm within 9, right, which is inside this building.
Yeah.
Which I can't even really get to.
Yeah, if you cross, so I guess if you like base the wall here, you could trigger it.
I will just find out where it is and put a little marker down. It's like right there.
Just want to be just outside.
Yeah, I don't think I even want to be that close for shooting purposes. So
sure.
We'll have this guy wander over here. And this guy go over here. Yada yada. I guess we want the sergeant to be able to shoot. I'll put this back to say 1.
Yeah,
we're got 4 on there.
We're dead bottom of 1.
Boop. Boop.
That's annoying.
Boop. Got 2 plasma guns pointed at you and a grenade. I guess not a plasma pistol. As long as you have line of sight by air. I'll figure out where the minimum line of sight is. It's pretty much out of the line. I guess it's different. Doop. And then line of sight down in this direction is quite weird.
So I had, I had
6,
3 wounds.
2.
No, I had 4 wounds in the unit.
And you can just sidle in here.
So actually,
and you can go.
I would have died if the deadly demise had killed me, but that would have been only because I rolled 3.
I'll put him more on here because you've got
the 1 in 216 chance I die to a repulsor attack.
But the wrong level. Make sure you're fully out there. Cool. Neat. Get the base on it. Neato. They can of course be shot if you run down this way, but what are you gonna do? Then I have Air Hell's Executioner, who's like, what? I'm not engaged? That's pretty cool. That's crazy, man. It wants to drive down this direction. Doesn't need to go super duper far. It'll end up out over here. It wants to be not on this terrain, which I think it is succeeding at doing. Yeah, it turns right over there. So it'll be just close to it. But we'll be able to see Demon Prince. This guy wants to remain within 3. We'll check his screen.
So if I hadn't overcharged the gun, I would have had 5 wounds in my unit.
Yep.
So if he doesn't roll almost literal perfect damage between the deadly demise and the other thing, I just shouldn't have rolled the thing. The overcharge. I think that was my mistake.
Roll. We go 3 exchange.
I just wanted the extra damage because the Demon Prince is a little unlikely to kill the Rhino, or it's very unlikely to kill the Rhino if the impact mortals don't kill it. So the 2 damage is relevant there because otherwise he wouldn't have died.
Here.
So I feel a little vindicated, to be honest.
9. Oh, this actually works already. 2 point nothing, please. There you go. That should screen him out from being there. And then they just
I don't know.
Down here. You can go to your full.
Just needed to not take
here, and then I'll peel you back for
5 damage on my own turn.
These models, and it's just easier to figure it out. Ooh, that's the wrong guy. Right there. 2 inches. That's great. And then 2 inches. And then 2 inches.
Oh, I have to pledge. Sorry. I will pledge. 2.
2 bold, aren't we? This guy can barely fit here, I think. So we'll just scoochies this dude a little bit.
Oh, chat. Good stuff.
Over there. 3.
Should have thought about the explosion, though. That's a good lesson.
Screen the backboard edge. Neato.
I feel like my plan was really good, though. Right? I don't know. I feel a little... I feel like that turn would have been a windmill slam if I committed Demon Prince, kill a Rhino, and trade one Tormentor to block my opponent's, or my opponent would have gotten the primary score anyway. That actually didn't matter. But traded one Tormentor squad to block a repulsor from shooting at all. I feel like that's a really good turn.
Do we have circuit rules on like standing underneath a model? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever the core rules say, which is nothing, which means you can do whatever you want.
Okay. Probably he can.
I can't intersect you with my model, so like, I could lip like by a quarter inch or something, and then I get stuck. So it doesn't really change much, not for these guys anyway.
Cool. And then
there was a whole funny discussion at Battleland Down servers. It came up like multiple times in stream, yeah, because you kept getting like Necrons. And with the Triarch Stalkers, and they'd be like, how does this work? I was like, you just do it. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Because WTC, I think, has rules. So we should be
WTC, yeah, has very specific rules for it. But
yeah, it wants to be just barely on it. Cool. Air denial off. And this +1 is on this repulsor. The repulsor itself wants to just threaten the line and such. I guess, where am I screening you to? There, it's kind of okay. Still needs to threaten the line. Wants to be here, able to get in front of this. 10 inches. Ooh, I guess this thing is 10 inches long, so I have to be right up to the front of it. With my gun. Sounds great. And then we'll have this Tech Marinus. 3 inches. That looks great. But you do want to be able to touch the Dreadnought with your blank. 3 inches. That looks good. And then I have Caledonius. Need to find out where Strat Reserves are. Not Omega Forgiving. Caledonius, I think, will not activate the big punch yet, but he will get right up into the wall and wants to threaten a heroic, at least on the side. And then I have Mr. G-Man.
They call me Mr. G-Man.
Mr. G-Man. It's Mr. G-Man to you. It's right there, which puts his shootable space over here, which is very get-to-able, although he's not the easiest thing to shoot. Well, I guess that's the wrong rhino, but there's still a way to do it. But I think that's really fine. It's going to be requiring a bit of a push, quite a significant one there. So he does not need to be clicking any buttons. Dreadnought's doing that. He wants to advance. Oh, yes, he sure does want to advance. He's not auto-measuring. He will go, what is that, 14? 14. Guess I will shrink him down to 6. Have him cover the whole thing. Stay just behind the terrain. Or if we get all the way, in here. I actually need 6 inches from you. It's not super helpful. And I could then cover my repulsor, which I kind of prefer. but I'm also chargeable myself. That's kind of okay. Yeah, I'll stick back over here. Where are you? Right there. So that if one faces the dreadnought, one must then be heroic by him. He's getting blown up. Cool. Neat. I have moved. And then
yep.
Wait, my own reserves first, sorry, and then you do yours. My reserves are going to be this dude poking a little smidgen.
Not that dude, right? It's the other one.
Oh, you're right. I pulled in our example dude. I need my... Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Poking a little smidgen down in front. And up as far as you can go, which is right there. Able to draw line of sight to this.
Nice. Okay. I think I do Ingress. I think I will go...
Let me draw some lines for you.
Out of line here. Could shoot me this way. If I go here, could be back here. How far does that get me? 7. Then you have to kill this guy with plasma.
Mm-hmm. Look, I just have a lot of faith in handing someone a lot of 2-up saves. Just think it's going to work.
I think we're just at... Yeah, letting this repulsor shoot me, I think, is like a disaster. So I think we're just going to roll 4-ups, and it's going to be fine.
Cool.
And that's just where I'm going to be. And if I don't roll 4-ups, I'll be dead. But that's where we're at, I think.
Sounds good. Takes you to 1 CV, right? Because you dropped...
No, I'm out.
3-0. Oh, Sag. Okay.
No, because I scored no prisoners last turn.
Right. Too busy scoring points.
I know.
I'm gonna start blasting. This
Okay.
repulsor will shoot all his guns. He will overcharge into the Demon Prince.
Okay.
He will not Mercy's weakness because I spent my points re-rolling bad secondaries. Fire away!
Blammo.
Let's do it. I'm gonna move you back to 12. Oh, I did that already. You're at 12. Okay, cool. The main gun. How? No. CP. Shoot more shots. Number of shots. Still 2.
Sick.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling. And wounding on... What's your toughness?
9.
So wounding on 3s because of both. 1 save.
Good.
Neat. Do I hurt myself? I very much don't. And then many other guns. A defensive array. Bam. Re-rolling. And then wounding on 5s. 3 saves. Saving nothing.
Take 1.
1. And then a regular stubber. Am I within 18?
Yeah.
Cool. A regular stubber.
Pew.
Rerolling. And then 5s. For 1 save.
Damn good.
Cool. Twin linked Icarus stubber. Rerolling. Wounding on 4s. Twin linked. 3 saves.
I'm good.
Cool. A Gallon cannon. Rerolling. Wounding on 5s. No, 4s. It's rank 6.
Yeah.
3 devs and 5 saves.
3 devs down to 4. 5 saves. Good.
Neat. And then I have an anti-fly gun. Number of shots. 2. 3s to hit. Rerolling. 2s to wound. 1 save.
Good.
Maybe 1, but you have cover pretty short.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my wing's behind the wall.
Because this is... Yeah.
There's no way you can get around the cover of that guy.
Stormbolter. A heavy bolter.
Yep.
1 explosion. Wounding on 4s twin linked. 4 saves.
Good. Yep.
Cool. That's him done. I'll do these Marinus Tacticals.
Mhm.
Throw a grenade. I'm at 0 command points.
You are rerolled on this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good job. They'll shoot you with their guns. Plasma guns. 5 shots.
Flame.
They'll hit. Iron Storm reroll. 5 saves.
5? No, it's 4.
9. Oh no, there goes strength 8. They're not big plasmas. Yeah.
Take 1. No, take 3. On 1.
He takes 3 for 6 damage.
-1 damage.
Oh, -1 damage. No. Do I hurt myself? Nope. And then, did I have a bolter? I have 1 bolter. Bolter.
Can he see me? Bolter can't see me.
This one guy.
Oh, that. Yeah. No, you're right.
1 save.
Good.
Cool. Neato. And then I will do other things. That will be this Redemptor will immediately give up on. I guess I have to kill him first. How annoying. Sequencing wise, if I kill you mid sequence, does the oath transfer immediately?
No.
Off of this repulsor, not off the.
No, it waits until the end of the attack.
Rude.
All of the persistent effects lock in when you target.
Fair enough. So this repulsor will shoot all of his guns at this 1 wound demon prince.
Sick.
Do you have any? No, we want to retract. And he'll shoot his main gun at the other demon prince.
Okay.
Cool. All of his guns, starting with the Gatling Cannon, which is most likely to roll lethal, hitting on 2s, rerolling. Oop. And then not a lethal death wound. Wounding on 4s, no death wounds. So these are all gone. 4 saves.
Got him. Explode. No.
Should auto explode. It's pretty cool. Oath transfers. All the other guns do nothing. I'll shoot the other 2 shots, hitting on 2s. They hit. Strength 16 with not +1 to wound is
so be
3s. 2 wounds.
1 goes through.
D6 plus 4 damage for 8 damage, down to 7.
Okay, I'm on 3.
And then the Stremptor will give up on his plans and shoot you with all his guns.
Okay.
4 charges Macroplasma. Boom! 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling from New Oath. Strength 9 winning on 3s. Iron Storm reroll. 3 saves.
Take 1, down to 1.
It's 3 damage down to 2. Yeah, down to 1. Yep, that's right. Do I hurt myself? Oop, get in there. Do I hurt myself? No. Anti-fly gun. Number of shots. 1. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. Fails. And then I have a D6 twin-linked blast gun. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Wounding on 5s. Twin-linked. 3 saves.
I'm okay.
And then I think I have the Gatling gun. Yeah, the Gatling gun. 8 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3s, rerolling. And then this one's strength 5, which is still 4s. Good for 2 devs.
Okay. Sure. All right.
Being bad, I don't have anything to shoot anymore. To shoot successfully, I don't do anything in the middle. I don't think I'm charging anything. My secondaries are durable, and I will send both to the depths.
Mm-hmm.
1. And I'll have killed a total of 2 units now, which you can, of course, match repeat. Yeah, 2 units, yeah, just the 2 units. Where do you?
See if I can see a way out of here. This might just be it. I just needed
bad, man.
I needed that Tormentor to live. That was because I don't like obviously like these 2 things is like pretty unlikely to kill me here. If I don't get shot by this guy, I think I live here, and I can ingress like here, and then we get 2 demon princes on this flank, and I think that's okay. But then this guy being able to shoot
grenade, but
maybe
he did 1 day to trade.
Yeah. Like you get
But still having another demon prince here is a good idea, and not being shot, of course.
You killed me with. Well, this guy wouldn't have shot at all, right?
Yeah, this guy shot when he was at 1 damage and split fire. He split all his little guns here to do 1, and he split his big gun.
Right. So the goal was to not get shot by that guy at all.
Yeah, which he wouldn't have. So I think this demon prince would have died, but this demon prince would have been fine.
Right. Well, he's not like even there, I think.
Yeah, he's probably like here.
Because the goal is to just not let you shoot the repulsor. So if you have only 1 repulsor shooting at me, I think we're in an okay spot. And then I have between 1 and 2 Demon Princes that can go this way. And then I think we're in a much better spot. But just losing 2 for literally nothing is, I think, just...
That seems bad. They seem like they're kind of the core of the lists.
Yeah, well, like I don't know. I think this might like be the worst possible matchup in the entire game. I'm not like I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I think I don't know. I feel like this plan was good. I shouldn't have overcharged this guy, but it didn't matter because the repulsor hit me for 3, and the explosion hit me for 3. So the overcharge wouldn't have made a difference. But also, that's like so wildly unlikely that it's like insane. But like I can't deal with the rhinos really very well. And then
the rhinos are secretly the best part of this list. They're
the best unit in the game. The fact that they're buffing rhinos in the chaos factions makes me like so like unspeakably mad. I think transports should be removed from 40k. I don't think it's like
whoa.
I
think Deadly Demise should be removed from 40k. That's fine.
I mean, I don't disagree with that. I think
along with Overwatch actually.
Yeah, but like the problem is that like it, you know, activation locking people is like so powerful, and transports just do it for free. Like it's no interaction required. You just do it. Like, okay, cool.
I'm with you. I'm also a crazy man that thinks that like the longest range gun in the game should be 24 inches, and we should be alternating activations.
Oh, well, I don't think that. Alternating activations. I think everyone thinks that they want it, but I think it would be so miserable that nobody would play 40k anymore.
Overhaul all the rules, right? Like it's a totally different game.
Yeah, for sure.
War Machine rules to be applied to 40k.
I mean, I also, definitely. I would prefer 40k is a better game. So, what could I do here? Is there a universe where I get out of this? We could roll. We could just. My noisy boys are here. So we don't have good options. I could boss a charge on this guy. I can't kill him with one exaltant though. I need more than one thing. I needed the Demon Prince there to impact you, so then I also got the exalted in.
Demon Prince is good for like 9 damage, maybe 12.
Yeah, it's like probably closer to 8 if he's full.
Because he'll like
he'll get one through with the sword maybe, and then do 5-ish on the charge, and then the Lord Exaltant's like hits like he hits pretty good. He's running on 4s, AP3, reroll 1s to wound, lethal hits, which is pretty good with 8 attacks. No, he's strength 7 Lance.
Oh, Lance.
So he basically wins the whole game on 4s essentially.
That's true.
And then he has 4 lethal hit, AP2 attacks. So like, and then a bunch of shade swords. And then we could like tag this with the infractor. That would be good. I can't kill anything this turn though, which I think is probably problematic. And if I do anything, it's really bad. I guess. Would you charge Lucius with Gilliman? You probably don't die, but you might.
Gilliman has no pride. He can do it.
I have 2 in the pledge. So this completes. I get hold 1, BEL mark. Okay.
What you get?
Marked for death and behind enemy lines.
Oh god.
All right. Well, maybe we'll try it. So let's advance here. Okay, well, we're not going to make that. It's in fact literally impossible. He does negative damage to Redemptor Dreadnought, so that's not good.
He heals me?
Yeah. If I go here, I am in danger if you push. So I think they just chill.
I'm over Noise Marines, I think. I don't know if I like these guys anymore. I think I've decided. Trash. Fucking too
What
trash.
trash?
Trash.
Trash unit.
Trash unit. They're bad. I don't like. How am I supposed to engage? I don't.
I think
I can't.
the Demon Princes, but if they're dead, then
I
you're
can't
not,
cross
you
the
know?
distance. Yeah, but even then, they trade down like every time, right? Like they'll kill like 6 Space Marines, I guess. Like I can go here, but I can't kill a Redemptor Dreadnought, so it doesn't matter. You just AOC, you save on 2s, and I didn't half damage, so it doesn't do anything. I can charge you with Lucius, and he maybe kills you, but then you'll probably kill me with G-Man. You could give me the swing into you, and then if you fail literally 4 invuln saves, you die, maybe. That feels unlikely. And then you just are there. And then I get shot a lot subsequently. I go 9. Oh, yeah, I don't have anywhere good to go. All right. So they'll just do nothing, I suppose. Make sure that we don't get touched through the wall, which we can't. So they do nothing. I think we're going to do nothing with our whole army and then pass the turn. It's probably what's about to happen.
Sounds exciting.
This guy can go. He can't quite cross that line yet.
Yeah.
So we're probably okay. We'll just chill with friends.
Here though, just be aware.
What's up?
I could maybe draw line of sight from over here.
Could you?
I would go. Oops, I need to measure. I would like rotate and go 8. Probably not. No, definitely not.
Yeah, your line's
like
that. Yeah.
No, I got like something there. No, definitely not.
Yeah. All right. So neat. So that being the case, let's move my Tormentors over here. This Demon Prince will go here. Will he go over this way? I can't do anything. If he goes over here, can't go through wall. Oh, these are gone, I guess. So don't have to worry about that. I can't go too far this way. And I can't move through my own stuff. I guess this Rhino can disembark its friends. And they'll chill? No, that's stupid. Yeah, this guy just needs to move. So let's roll in advance for him. 5. All right, we're going pretty far. So if this guy went, the place that we said was like here. It's
one might actually put him
8, and you can rotate. So it's like something like this. So the line's like probably like this.
Feels like it's too far. I feel like we measured it and it couldn't do that.
I don't know.
You would go like 7, 8. Yeah, this.
Oh, maybe.
Right.
Okay. So the line is like this. So I can't hide from him, is what we're saying. If I go here, you can shoot me if you stay there. Yeah, I'll just go back here. Fuck it. This Rhino will. Where does it have to go? 3. It has to go really far. I'll roll in advance, I guess. 3, go 15. I don't think it's anywhere. Two, 8 and 7. That feels like it doesn't do very much. This guy goes 10. I guess he can't see me. So it would just be this thing, maybe? Which is probably fine. All right, that's fine. And then this guy will go here. Hiding from all the lines. And if you go 10, can't see me there. All right. And then we will move the... Oh, I already moved the Tormentors. Yeah, whatever. I'll just discard my strats, my CP... Strat, my secondaries for CP. I'll take D3 on Lucius. I'll take 1. I'll take 1. And it will be your turn.
But he took damage? I'm sorry, I looked away and I got confused.
Yeah. Because I didn't pledge.
Your pledge, gotcha. Well, fair enough. Okay, I'll power through. It's my turn. I gain CP from a smart Calgar man. Yes, we need to kill more. We get 2 of these bad boys. Cull, no prisoners. Cull, I think, is dead, right?
I can't do that. Yep, can't do that.
Boop. Recover assets, no prisoners. I hold it more for 8. I then allocate a bunch of stuff. Also, hit probably stays on the repulsor. You're running away from me, you coward! Not a ton to do if you flee. But it still stays on the repulsor. Can I even shoot this guy from here?
Yeah, the Redemptor could
Sure.
go there. Oh, can this guy go if he like rotates?
Yeah, put
Oh,
there.
probably. Yeah, I guess so.
You want to move differently?
It doesn't matter.
Fair enough. I'll stay in the sky.
Like I was traffic jammed because they're all vehicles. So like I don't know where else I
Yeah.
would have gone.
They're pretty traffic jam. Once I'm this far up the board, it's pretty hard to find a good spot. Also, hit and lethal stays in the sky. Make sure I'm close enough. I didn't fuck it up. That looks good. These guys don't do anything. Like Ancient Duty for free. Am I doing anything else for free? Probably not. And +1 toughness could matter in a second here. So we'll Ancient Duty for free. Oath numero uno. And Oath numero doso. Where I put that? Here. Where'd he go? He's running. Oath numero uno will go on to this rhino. Oath numero doso will go on to the chaos spawn. Man.
Anyway, chat.
Bitch. It's kind of it.
Man, I don't know what to do here.
Bitch killed. It's rude. Okay, I could reflip these, but I won't. Do need my DZ again. Go.
I think this might kind of just be an unwinnable situation. I think maybe we would have been in a better spot if we went first because we had more place to stage the rhinos.
Oops. Please measure for
Because we could have rhinos like here and tormentors here, and we're basically like forcing this position situation.
exactly where it is.
But I think going second, or maybe just dead.
Times now. Let's do a pivot and go 8. These jabronis want to move up over here. They can't. I think that's TTS being. Okay, I guess we can go one guy there. Sure, we'll do that. And these guys will stay behind him. And this goes here. This repulsor will advance. Going 1 whole extra inch. He will go pivot and 9. So all facing forward for cinematic purposes. The tech ring will advance. Going 4 extra inches, going 10. And then Calgonius will advance. Going 8. He will tiptoe this dude. Where are you, dude? Veteran of Bolt Rifle. 8 out to here. And then... Oh, that's because I'm not on auto measure. That's what's going on. Not necessarily be able to be coherent. Sure, be coherent there, but he's the second buddy. And that will be the Bolt Rifle guy. Back here. I guess on cover. Why not? You ignore cover, but sure. And these guys will head up over here. And then I have Ancient Duty Bro. Ancient Duty Bro checks my secondaries, recovered no prisoners, and walks out to here. Do I need to go to your side of the map? I don't think so, because this is a bad mission that they designed poorly. Gilly Bro wants to do a tiny smooch-a-mooch. He will walk over here. And then next that one. Do if you want, sure. And then Tech Marines don't have a lot going on. They'll just recover assets. I don't even have to move them. And then we're good. Gillibro will recover the other asset. Could be this Rhino. It's probably better this Rhino, but we'll do Gillibro. What is Tech Marine, perhaps? Sure, we'll do Tech Marine. Wander here, recover the other asset. Be within 3. We have I'll get my own dice. Tech Marine. And these dudes. And I did it. Oh, my models. Shoot my models. You can shoot nothing. You advanced. You can shoot nothing because you can shoot someone. Maybe. You can't shoot anyone. I want you there. One more. And then you can shoot someone. All guns open fire on that Rhino. Main gun. Hitting on 2s. They did it. Wounding on 2s. They did it. AP4.
I die.
You die.
Oh. Okay. Go over here. Put my blasties in the middle.
Blasties!
I don't think my character is going to get to shoot anyone ever, so he's going to go back. Can we go like this? Guess it's like this. Okay. Do I take any wounds?
Thanks for peace.
Nope.
No.
Why would I? Why would transports have a downside? That'd be crazy.
It reminds me of the War Spider, like the old guy. Actually, probably the new one too, where it's like, yeah, there's a downside, but it's really not important.
Yeah, I have seen like War Spider units just vaporize. Like now, at least there is something now.
Yeah,
But honestly,
Marine means that like stepping out of transport's not really.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, they should be dead.
Especially
You should just
if you
die
get
if their
down
transport's
to-
destroyed. That's my opinion.
Wow, it's pretty harsh. It also
I think it's like dramatically the worst mechanic in the game. Like we
Really?
can complain about random charges all we want. Those come up more often, but man, dude, our transport's so fucking dumb, dude.
I guess there shouldn't be armies that have and have not. That's I feel like the thing. Because I think they're cool, and there should be more ways to not just instantly die when someone attacks you. Like that adds more to the game. But man, is it a bummer if you don't have good ones.
I mean, maybe, but like the problem isn't whether who doesn't have transports. The problem is who has like the correct sequence of like the correct like activation order to actually deal with them. And there are a dramatic proportion of the game that has simply cannot deal with transports. I would say the majority of armies of the game have no clear way to kill a unit of 5 dudes inside a transport.
Yeah, I mean, a transport behind a wall is just like, good grief, don't even try.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Repulsors, blast! Those spawn. Main gun. On twos. On twos.
Oh.
2 keyboards, please.
I should have just reacted here.
Oh, sure. Yeah, react away. Can you find a way to get out of it? Yeah, there you go. You're fine.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't even paying attention.
No, you're good. You're good. Other dudes. Grenade time.
Get him.
Yeah. Pew. 3 damage.
I'll take 1.
Ooh. Nice. And then Bolter shoots you. I take the CP for that. That's how the game works. Bolter. I hardly knew her. Bam. Rerolling. Bam. 1 save.
Goes through.
Do these ones regenerate, or is that just
No.
the one?
No, they don't. No regenerate. They just have the
Yeah, the reactor movements.
all the spawn get a different ability now, which is neat.
Cool. Need a burrito. That is that. I look at my button presses. I've already done it. I've recovered assets in 2 places. No prisoners. I have done 1. Then I charge places. Start with this repulsor, charging the chaos spawn.
Come at me, bro.
I go 6. Don't know if that's enough because probably pivot here. I guess I'll get a. Goes like 3. I actually can't pivot because I have to get fully past this because I can't get
Right.
4. 5. And then like 6. And that's the best I got.
That looks good.
Seems like enough.
Yeah.
I got it here.
Ta-da!
Tank shock.
No.
Oh, down to get it. There you go. Bam. 3 more, please.
He's dead. This guy's wounded.
And then these attack marines will charge you. They're terrible in melee, but they'll do it anyways.
Go get him, boys.
I'll end up over here. And we'll just make sure to give up overwhelming force, just in case. I guess we really shouldn't. It's not is he on the objective? No, he's not. He's better than on the objective. Yeah, we'll leave him there just as a little insurance. Cool. No.
Which one?
Charges.
Who's on the objective?
I thought this guy was, but he's actually not. He's very, very closely not, I think. He had to go exactly where he did to complete his charge.
Maybe.
I think it's close, but no. Here, I can do this thing, and that'll tell us. Yeah, no. He's just barely off.
Oh, he's like in the wall a little bit. You're okay. That's good enough.
I can't target it anymore. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's like becomes a a single pixel. Yeah.
I know the charges. Punch you time.
Uh-huh.
You can interrupt. Punch you with these guys first.
I won't, but yeah, you're right.
1, 2, 3 random dudes. Punch you. 3.
Get 'em.
3 rolling. And then strength 4 versus toughness
5.
more than 4 but less than 8, right?
Yeah, exactly.
4s.
2.
2 saves.
You got to reroll.
I do, but I want to save it for the power fist.
Oh, sure, you have power fist.
Probably should have done it first, but I didn't. That's
You're good.
cool. Power fist. And then wound.
Oh, good thing you did.
Oh, mastermind.
This goes through. I die. Yep.
Neat. And they will consolidate back towards the objective.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I did it. This guy consolidates back towards the objective. Pivot.
Fair enough.
I did it. Okay. I get 4 on no priz. Recovers on the way. I killed at least 1 unit.
Okay. Let's look at my options. What do I draw? Area denial call. Jesus, dude. No, call goes away. These are incredible. Secure. That's better. Not good, but better.
If secure is not good for you, there's not a lot that's gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I already drew my no prisoners. It was unfortunate I drew no prisoners turn 1. I got my good draws out turn 1, unfortunately. And then
Telling the draw, the kill secondaries are really bad on turn 1 because they catch you twice. Like, not only do you not get them, but you also don't.
You don't get them later, yeah. I want capture enemy outpost back. Can we have that, please?
No, you don't.
No, I do. I super do. Because it gave you like something to do in the end game, but right now you just like do nothing. And
But it was so random. Like in the end game, it flips the game around, or it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Well, now we just have bottom 5 scoring and flip the game around.
I couldn't tell you the number of times. I guess I could. It's like 2 or 3 that like someone has been like, "Well, I'm losing, but I could win if I just YOLO find it at the right time." Like, let's try.
Exactly.
I guess it's
now we have to do secret missions. Okay. Sweep 2 kills. This is 3 inches. This is 3 inches. 3 inches. Like this. Alright. Be a 9. 9. That's not good. This would be an 11. So let's roll this guy's advance first. See what we get. 5, nice. So we go 12. We go this way. I eat an intervention here, probably. We'll go this way. And I can't charge the Rhino, right? Oh, it's moving.
I'm sure there's. No, I guess you're right because
can I get it up through the wall here on this side?
Maybe. Here, let me do this. Probably the easiest way.
Yeah, give me a little guy. Looks like no, unless I can hit the smokestack. No, you're good. All right, interesting. That's an interesting situation. So. It would have to be like a 7 if one of them gives a Rhino, which I don't really want to do.
He's going up the leader, right? There's a bunch of guys.
No, there's he hasn't moved yet. I'm just like wondering if it's worth, because like if I boss this charge and I have to go all the way around it, then I eat this intervention. But if I roll really low, then it's really good.
True.
10th edition moment. Maybe I just hang out. We'll just put him in the back and decide later what we want to do. This is even if I roll really low, I should get him. I just don't want to have to like touch the repulsor in a weird way. Okay. These guys will advance 1.
No.
That's not good. I'll reroll. 4. That's much better. 11.
I was a traitor.
All right. The so my other dude over here. What do these guys want to do? We are 25 away. So let's advance the noisy boys.
Noisy boys.
Noisy boys. 5, 6. Let's go. When you do your reactive shot, you have to shoot the guy who shot you, right? You don't get to shoot whatever you want.
I think at or below half, and I have to shoot the person who shot me.
Yeah. 11. What's up? Put these guys at 18 of you, just so they can be the ones in slightly farther back. 18 of you is here. 18 and 18. And then the noise sonic blaster guys can be in front. 18 is here. So we can go 1. I think we'll get these 2, and then everyone else will be out of range because they suck.
You suck, Noise Marines. You're just a melee unit with extra steps. Is it a universe where I shoot this guy? Your tech brain's far away, so he won't heal. It's
True.
exciting. There's a 1 damage blank, but all my damage, my max damage is 3, so it's not like the end of the world. No, I'm not even gonna get a range, so those hide. All right. Disembark from this fucker. 3 is here. All right, and I think what we will do is advance 5, so we can go 12. 12. 12. 12. 12 inches. Okay, so we're in hover mode. Hover mode. All right, all those guys are in hover mode. These rhinos aren't really that excited about their lives right now. Luscious, the Eternal, is like upset that his Marvel movie didn't do that well. There's not really a great reason to go into the middle here. That would be kind of a not. You could just like wander our infractors up, but also I feel like maybe I need them. So let's move this rhino over here. I'll just go there. This rhino is empty. I'll go this way. Go here, I guess. Shoot those guys. I don't need to give up overwhelming because we have upsec here. Tormentors will advance. 1, let's go. Where's my Meltagun guy? Meltagun. Go 8. So we are in range to shoot, but we're not in range to get Melta. That's okay. And then this guy, unfortunately, if he wants to move, he would have to refrain from charging and then roll an 11. Unless we do charge. Let's roll an advance for him and see what he wants to do. Maybe he rolls a 6 and then we change our plan. 5, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Pretty close.
5 gets me like here, which is actually pretty not too bad of a charge. Where would I be? Let's do a little magnet. Oh, he's already magnetized. Nice. Let's go. So he goes 11, 12, and 7, which would be, is that a 7? Yuck. Looks like a 7. These charges are really easy, so I can probably go for a reroll, and then if I flub it, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, I'll just go there. Okay. Just means I don't get to shoot my bolter at him, but that's okay. I will do shooting time stuff.
Cool.
The easy stuff is first. Let's shoot. Let's see. The noise breeds will shoot this repulsor executioner.
You got it. They want to shimmy a little bit, try and get line of sight. They might struggle a little bit.
What? Line of sight? Onto this repulsor execution?
Looks like just this one guy is out. You want to shimmy?
Oh, no, those guys aren't in range. It's only these 4.
Oh, fair enough. All right, never mind.
And if I need to, that guy can just do that because he's got a really long gun.
I will maybe free stretch. One for heroic. I have one. The question is, what I want.
Choppa is that I advanced thrill seekers. I have to use I have to respect thrill seekers. Essentially, it's because I just did it in advance.
Would rather.
Oh, I'm just gonna shuffle Lucius. He's just gonna go here.
Oh, sure.
Not that it's gonna matter. Really.
They don't have guns, right? Like
a really good charge. Just like pistols, just pistol stuff.
And they like aren't allowed to shoot him after the other guys have shot him.
Right, they wouldn't be able to shoot him. Yeah.
Interesting.
This Rhino kid, but he's just bolters and stuff.
Yeah, I'll say go for it.
Okay. So any no strats?
No, I've already changed my mind. I'll smoke.
All right. So hit on 4s now. Here are with big gun shots from the Blasty Masties. Hitting on 4s because of your thing.
No.
I'll flip that to a 6. These sustain. One's on 5s. Just 2. AP 2, ignore cover.
You had me scared. 5 ups, 5 ups.
3 each.
Down to 10. Oop.
Are you sure? You want to do the guy? No?
You're right. I do want to do the guy. I can't see the. Oh, is I unlock that?
Is it this dude? No. Do all your posters do that? This one's okay.
No. The blank? The blank's off the tech ring.
Yeah. Oh, this. I think it's this one has the scripting. If you want it.
Huh. I don't know what happened with this one, but
yeah, it might have been the copy and paste
mess with
that we did. Yeah, that's all good.
So we'll blank and go down to 13.
Okay. The little guns. There are 4 little guns. So 12 shots. 4s. Rerolling 1. Okay. Well, we rolled really well. We do need 6s here though.
My smoke is bad.
Oh
no.
6 AP1. Ignore cover. That was wild. 2 damage each. All right. Well,
down to 7.
This game's easy. Warmer, easiest game ever. So this isn't gonna matter anymore. The Tormentor squad over here will shoot their stuff at the Repulsor Executioner. I didn't get this guy within 12, so I won't bother overcharging. So just a regular plasma gun. Regular plasma gun. 1 AP2. I don't think you're in cover. No, you shouldn't be. 1 damage. Melty. Nailed it. No. And I have 2 bolters, I guess. Reroll 1s. Nothing. All right. They're not going to charge. This doesn't matter. I could shoot this Rhino here, and it extends my charge by 1 inch, which I don't love, so I'm not going to bother. So I'll shoot the Rhino at the Executioner, I guess. D6 for the big gun. 3. Blam. Blam. Okay. Good effort. This Rhino, I suppose we will shoot the Executioner with it, because I don't have anything better to shoot at. I guess I could shoot these guys. Yeah. I wound them on 5s instead of 6s, so sure. Here's the blast gun. So I get +1 for blast, a total of 4.
Mm-hmm.
On 3s. Rolling 1s, excuse me. And then this is on 3s with -1, so 4s. 2, AP0.
Cool.
Damage. We've done it. Bolties. Goes away. 2 from the bolters. Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Cool. And then these guys all have pistols. These dudes could shoot this Rhino, which I guess we will. I won't overcharge. So it's a good bolt pistol, and then several bad bolt pistols. Rerolling 1s, and then these old one done 6s, nothing, and then a plasma, which misses. These guys can't shoot. We could shoot some bolt pistols at Gilliman.
Got him.
Let's go. So, unovercharged plasma and 2 bolt pistols. Let's do it. Plasma.
3 though.
Rerolling ones. What's up?
Just about 3.
Yeah, these 3. So, plasma pistol, regular bolt pistol, 2 plus 2 skill bolt pistol.
I'm good.
We hit with the plasma. We do not wound. Here are my bolties. Nothing. All right, we tried. Cool. Let's do charges time. Yeah. All right. What's the most exciting charge to do? It's probably
Gotta be this one.
this guy. Yeah, I think it is that guy. He's gonna charge the repulsor on a
Great.
7. Okay. This is an easy game that we're playing. I guess my turn does get much easier if you intervene here, so maybe we don't.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good plan.
We're not worried about that. This guy can't get back here, right? Because he advanced to get there. He could go.
I guess backwards is the best way for him. He would go like pivot and then 8 and land like there. I should do this with a replacement guy. He would go pivot and then 8 and land here. And I think not shoot.
I'm gonna end just outside the terrain there. Do I blow you up? 5 damage to the repulsor.
Down to no, that one has stopped working.
All right. These guys into the rhino. So this is that guy's token. This is on them. The dades at the top into the rhino. 3. Can this guy go? So he could base. I think we're just out of touching the repulsor with a 3. I should have done these guys second. That was dumb.
Why?
Because there's the slightly longer charge. Because I kind of want to reroll here. If I roll a 4, I could get this guy and I think pile to the repulsor. Maybe a 5. I mean, might need to be a 5.
This guy would go here.
Yeah, I mean, we just like ring with 3 dudes, right? And then the exultant could go over here and then stab you.
As long as you didn't roll whatever the high number is that lets him base here.
I don't think I have to. Even if I roll like a 12, I just have to put like maybe 4 Marines there, right? And then this
Yeah, you're
exultant
probably
goes
fine.
wherever. Because there's a wall here, I only have to worry about like 6
This guy is far
consecutive
enough forward that He
inches.
could probably be the one to base up here.
Right, exactly.
This guy would be good.
Yeah. A 3 is definitely not enough to get him over there, though, which is unfortunate. But if I boss the roll here, it's kind of awkward. I will.
You want to do 3 right there.
What's up?
You want to roll a 3 right here.
Yeah, that's the one I want to roll 3 on for sure. Then I don't have to really go anywhere. I just have to be there. I think I get you with 1 dude, but I think I want 2. I'll reroll. Whatever. I'm gonna roll good on all my other rolls. It's gonna be great.
Just roll good.
Just roll good. Okay.
Seems like enough.
I think this is probably the time that I want to roll a double 6s. So we can go. This guy can go like here,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to be outside of this thing, so he has to be there. I guess I am kind of close to the rhino, but if I didn't have to go towards you, I could almost get the Tech Marine with a 12. In fact, I absolutely could have if I could swing wide enough. That's super funny. So then we just do something like this. I'll put my whip guy. I'll keep this guy just back here so I can test the objective just in case.
Mm-hmm.
This guy will go over. He has to end like 1.2, so he'll just go, I guess, over here. And then this guy just has to be like 3 inches away, so he'll go over here. Okay. And then these guys will charge this thing. See what we get.
Let's see how unexcited they can be.
Okay, that's not good.
Much too excited.
That was exactly the wrong order I wanted to roll these. I wanted all these numbers, but I wanted them at different units. In fairness, so if you intervene, you still have an interrupt open, which is unfortunate.
No, I spent my free CP on smoke.
Oh, okay. So if you intervene, you can just AOC. Mm-hmm. So
much good that smoke did me.
This guy is the scary guy then. A 10.
I mean, G-Man, I'm sure also is not fun.
Yeah, but I get to stab Gilliman, maybe.
Wow, how dare you?
How dare? Who has to base? So I don't think this guy can make it over here. No. So the people we have to be worried about is the Exultant. If you charge the Exultant, then I will stab you. And he probably doesn't kill Gilliman, but he certainly could. But I actually think we can make it really weird for the Exultant. So if we go like this... No, yeah, there's no way to stop the Exultant from going there. I think otherwise. If he's in front, then at least he would get to attack. So I'll just eat him, I guess. Eatus McGeetus. That's awkward. But actually... Yeah, I would have to go there, I guess. And then this guy can just like kind of hang out. Because I don't think he can base, so he'll just go there. All right. You want to come hit me with your guys?
Well, I will definitely do it. Question is, Gilliman or not? This jabroni is, what's his melee like?
7/2/2 Lance.
7?
Yeah, 5 attacks. Or 8 attacks, it will be. 8 attacks at 7/2/2 with Lance.
And then he has a little side whip?
And then 4 at AP2, 1 damage. And it's all lethal.
8 attacks is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's his finest hour. They're all going to use their finest hours.
Oh, their finest hour, gotcha.
Yeah, they get one. They get one.
8 at 7/2/2. Lethal hits hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. AP2, you said?
AP... it'll be AP3 if I use my ability on the stabby.
The final hour.
Yeah.
Finest.
Mine doesn't give me dev, it gives me AP.
If I do roll high enough, though, I can base the other guy. So I will do it with Gilliman.
Okay.
Bam. I don't roll high enough.
You can make it? No.
Do I want to reroll? Or do I want to have AOC? I want to reroll! We'll get to 6, which is not high enough. Needed to roll.
Oh, it has to base that guy.
Yeah. So we're going in here. We're not.
This was the 10th edition of the 10th edition of a charge phase I've ever seen in my life. Just everyone like getting locked into other people and basing.
Cool.
Wild. All right. And then these guys are going to roll a 4. They're going to charge the Tactical Marines. I'm going to roll a 4 and fail, and be really sad about my life. No, I rolled an 8. We're good.
They're fine.
So I have to be an inch away from this thing. So my guys have to be like this. I think I have to base with like exactly 1 dude, essentially. Because I can't go in here, I think. I'll put the Lord Exultant. I guess I'm not gonna kill you with this thing. I'll need him to fight the repulsor, so he'll go like over here. And then these guys will just kind of come hang out and we'll bonk on the Tactical Marines for a little bit. You're an infractor. Whip guy wants to come over here, and this other guy wants to come over here. Okay. Neato. Alright. Fighting time. First things first, these guys will swing. Obviously, all the Lord Exultants are going to use their thing. I'm actually not sure that this guy... Oh, if he goes first and goes here, then this guy can go here. And then these two can swing here. These three, in fact, I think. And then 3 guys on the Rhino.
Sounds good.
Into the Executioner. Here is the Exultant. And it will be 8 2s, rerolling 1s. 6s are lethal. These wound on 4s. Rerolling 1s. 7, AP 3.
Do you reroll ones to wound yet?
No, just infractors. It's just
they
their
just do
ability.
that,
Yeah, they have the Legionnaire roll, so they always reroll their ones, but
Cool.
they get full rerolls if they.
I die.
All right, well, that's easy.
Do I explode? No.
Cool. Good job, team. Let's fight the rest of these. So 3 dudes don't get to do anything, or 2 dudes don't get to do anything. 3 guys hit the Rhino. Rerolling 1s to hit. These all go away. These are lethal. 6 is to wound. Rerolling. That is 6 AP1 onto the Rhino.
AP1?
Look at you go. Yeah, there's just some chain swords. Just a million chain swords.
Gotcha. Boop.
Neat. These guys will have to pile. Let me give these guys a number because they're a different unit. These guys will pile. Go here. This guy would have to go towards Gilliman if I can maintain coherency, which I can if I do this. And then these guys just hang out, I guess. They can't do anything.
Cool.
So the... Oh, these guys would consolidate, I suppose. And go... He have to base? He would, so it's not worth it. This guy could base you here. No, it doesn't matter. All right. So what we'll do... So we'll try to eat as much real estate as we can. So 3 dudes onto the... Or 1 dude onto the Rhino, because the other guys are behind the wall. 1, 2, 3 there. Everyone else into Gilliman. Lethal, miss, 6s. Rerolling, because they're on objective. Nothing. Just 1 AP1. Aw, he's too strong.
Best in the game.
Regular dude into Gilliman. Lethal, miss, 6s. 2 AP1.
You got it. Good so far.
Stop rolling 4s. I want you to take damage. Whip into Gilliman. They all hit. Okay, and then spear into Gilliman.
Don't do it to me.
Interesting roll.
Sure.
7 on your inbound.
You got it.
Leave him on fucking 2. God damn it. God damn it. All right, well, we tried. And then on the stuff over here, I will roll my Demon Prince first, I guess. I don't think the order matters here particularly because he can't go anywhere even if he kills you. So Demon Prince first. Is it true? Yeah, I can't even...
I don't think he wants to go anywhere.
Yeah, it's true. Demon Prince. Sick. 2, AP2.
Only AP2?
Yeah. 3 damage. Lord Exultant. This guy we said could go here. And then this guy can go here. This guy can't base, but I think he can maybe get closer to you by going there.
Yep, and then punch.
And then 1 dude has to stay in the back to be coherency guy.
Here,
The Exultant into the Rhino, or into the Repulsor. Here's a big cool spear. Rerolling 1s to hit. That's lethal. These wound on 4s. Rerolling everything. That is 6 AP3. Sweet. Oh!
What an interesting world. Okay, I'm gonna go around the horn. Tech Marine.
Roll 4. Aw.
Classic. Down 3. Lord Exultant Squad. 3.
Okay. I'll just put a 3 on them because they'll take it at the end.
And Tactical Marine Squad. 1. Oh, that was exciting.
Okay. And then over here would be 18. Rolling wants to hit. Goodbye. Lethal. And 4s. You're on objective. That's 13 EP1. Oh my god, your 4-ups are on fire.
2.
Look at you go.
And then guy. 1, 2, and then damage.
Okay. I'll go over here. I'll touch. Can I go here and touch? I think I'll just get to... Yeah, I'm just gonna get 2. That's okay. This guy goes towards this guy. He's 6 away. It's 5.8 if I can end there, which I can't. So he'll have to go. He'll have to just hang out, I guess. Go leave on the terrain? Not quite. So he'll just chill. And these guys will chill. All right. Well, if you felt Battle Shock, then we'll be in a good spot. I did... Let's see if we... care about secondary stuff. I'm not going to get area now, so it doesn't matter. All right. I guess that's all of my attacking. So attack me back.
Ochi. G-Man. Go sweeps.
Big sweepy.
2s. And then...
He's going to ask me to go to sweep.
1 reroll.
Whoa.
3 devs hit at the end. 7 AP somethings.
AP4, 3? AP3. 7, AP3.
So 5 at a time at the beginning. Unless they have something special going on.
I use my 6-up here.
Sure.
So 5 on the infractors.
What's the 6-up?
I have 6. It's a 6-up field up pain and a 4 against mortals.
You got it.
They all fail. So 10 in 2s. Dies. 1 guy lives. So he has to take 1 more. He takes it. He dies because he took 1 damage. So that was 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So there's 1 save onto the Lord Exultant. Okay. He takes it all, and then does he take the mortals? Come on.
No.
Jesus Christ. That
Money.
I feel like I should have lived there, actually. That was actually pretty bad. I made no saves, and then I only saved 1 on the Philippines.
Womp womp.
Okay.
Slaps you.
Oh, that cuts my secure, actually. Yeah, that was just really stupid. Oh well.
What does?
I don't secure anymore because I don't have any objectives.
Oh, because this guy. Oh, he can. Did you?
No, because he had to base when he moved, and I can't base you and be on the
Gotcha.
objective. Yeah, there's no way I could have done that.
4s. Armstrong reroll. And then 3s. 2 saves, maybe nothing.
Okay. I lose a guy.
You're dead.
No, this is from the other unit. I'll just lose this guy, I guess.
Cool. And then over here, no one's wounded, right? No.
No.
Power Fist, Punch, Firestorm reroll, 2 wounds.
Actually, should I? Am I? How much damage did you do with the explosion? 1,
1? No. It
2.
was 1 to him, 1 to them, 1 to him, 2 to them, I think.
Oh, okay. So I should have beat down a guy. I think. Yeah. 1. Oh, yeah. I'll just pull. Oh, I guess it has to be this guy. That's unfortunate.
And then 1 Power Fist save for 2.
Good.
And then 1 Lone Puncher Man. 1 Lone Puncher Man save.
Good.
Cool.
Okay. So I score no points again.
Rough.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to do here, man.
I mean, the Lords of Discordance did bananas damage. I love that.
Yeah, I guess I should have swung this way with the charge to take that. I thought I had enough movement to get over there anyway, but I guess I just didn't. I just also didn't know how much damage you take. These guys, all your 4-ups were like crazy.
I do.
I also did not. I guess I didn't know about where these guys were gonna go. So who knows? Yeah.
Recover complete.
I get
Get 2
4.
Oh, you got it. Do your thing.
I didn't get kill more. I got my pledge, so I'm at 3. Pledge.
Roll 1 to the wound, right?
1 turns on reroll 1s to wound. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, we can call it at this point. I think being 25 points down is probably unrecoverable.
Does seem bad. I mean, it'll have the Demon Prince, but that's like kind of.
Oh, this is like this. Yeah, I don't have anything. Because you'll get 8, and then you'll get 1 million. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we can call it probably.
Minimum 12. I don't know if I'll get 16 or not, but I'll try.
Yeah.
And then Calgar starts running around and do stuff. I don't know if he does it, but Calgar's going to run over here probably and try and do something with the Demon Prince, and at the very least keep him in melee. I guess he does if all does anything.
Yeah. If I'd flipped Gillum in there, that would have been interesting. Because then you have to baby him.
Yeah, I see him and doesn't stand back up. That's a pathway to lose the game.
Right. Yeah, this guy's like so much scarier for me too. Because
he doesn't kill the squad, but maybe
no. But also like Gilliman is kind of like does Gilliman kill the squad? I don't know.
Yeah, decent odds. Gilliman should probably leave it at just the Lord Discordant, but
yeah. But I can't. I also can't do anything to this guy because I'm AP 1 or 2 damage, and those are like the 2 things that he doesn't care about.
Yeah, it should have been this guy goes in, punches off like a dude or 2, and then I didn't want to get stuck in melee with him, but I think he just sits there, shoots out a melee, and Gilliman charges in.
Yeah. I fucking hate the charge rules, dude. You're like, you're not even within 6 inches of your own guy. Why am I in danger of getting heroically intervened? Like, this is so fucking dumb. But I rolled a 10, so I just lose a whole unit for no reason.
Got 2-sided, man. The blood's
so frustrating. It's funny because like that's come up into almost every game I've played in the last like week or so. Is just like rolling too high and then losing the game.
Yeah, it's a modern day Agincourt, you know.
Oh jeez. Yeah. So I think I mispositioned these guys. I bet. Well, let's see. Is there a better place I could put the Demon Prince? I don't think so because I had to base you, and I had to not touch the terrain. So I think this is the best place.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too far out over here because then I can maybe get an angle.
Yeah. I wonder if like maybe I should have measured that better. Like if you go,
so like I can go here. I can go 8 over here.
Could you? Yeah. So the angle's like there is an angle, I guess. There's like this, but I could have gone. I think I could have gone here probably.
Which is like
I forget where your guy was, but I think I could have gone here and then put the Exultant here, and then these guys take this objective almost regardless.
Yeah, this is the much more dangerous move. This is this line.
Okay.
You don't want that to happen.
I understand. Yeah, but I think there was a place I could have put the Demon Prince that was in the middle. And then it's just so awkward because like I don't know how much I'm gonna roll with all these guys.
And that's true. And the Lord and Squirtants are great though.
The Exultants are the best. Yeah, they're the best unit in the Codex, I think for sure.
These guys are bad. These guys are cool.
Yeah, but they're like monsters. They're melee monsters. Like they're good. I like them because they're neat. Like I think they're awesome.
Yeah, but they're so fast, right? Like
I mean,
I guess so. It's a lot to ask for a unit to charge from here all the way around over here. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but they do like 1/10 of your damage and you do it from 48 inches away. Like, is that good? No.
Well, I mean, okay, no one's saying protects are bad. But I'm saying, these guys are also good.
If they could do what these guys did, then for sure, yeah, I'd be good. But they're fine.
Reflexes do just remove things.
Yeah. But like the Exultant's just very consistent because they're
in the situations where it matters, right? They're 2s into 4s full rerolls, right? And it's with lethals and a million attacks, a high AP, and it's just like, here's take a million saves, like, which is good. I like them.
No, they're great
for sure. Yeah, and the cacophonous noisy boy squad with the extra like auto wounds and stuff is good. I like him.
Great damage.
They did
lower than that.
They did more than but also like I had 2 Lord Exaltants of this guy. I think we're gonna get him. But it's like worth the shot, and it eats your smoke, which is relevant too.
Mm-hmm.
I had enough CP. I could have done ignore modifiers, but it only works on hit roll, so it only block hits around smoke, I think.
Then you have to do it speculatively, which means you don't do it right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am cheating on slingshots, yeah. I'm what's the quote? I gotta look back at all my screenshots because they're amazing. I did a video about the slingshot move, and you're in it because I used clips from Your Game with Juice.
Oh,
when Gilliman got punched, yeah, you're there. What did the guy say? It was incredible. I've lost all credibility by posting that video and cheating the 10th edition rules, which were clearly written so clearly in the rulebook that a 3rd grader could easily understand.
I'm very sorry that this man.
Tournament players will not only bend and break the rules of the game to their will, they can't even spend the time to paint their own models. If I see anyone playing by these rules, which GW does not support, your models might end up somewhere you don't want them to be. I think this man's like threatening like physical violence with somebody if they ever do this thing to them.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, look, I get the anger, and there is a very real place for those people. It's just not at a tournament. Like, just don't go.
Yeah, well, like I understand not liking the rule, right? But there's a difference between not liking the rule and like accusing people of cheating for using it, because it is just the rule, right? Like that is just how the rules work. And I don't like them. I think they're stupid. I think you should just move towards people and attack them. I don't like this whole thing where you could move and then orbit and then base and then all that stuff is stupid. Get out of here.
Yeah, I guess. I think okay, sure. As a rules writer, don't have it in there. But in terms of the actual gameplay, like, I don't know, it takes a lot of work to set it up, and it's like not so OP that it's a problem. I don't know. It makes room for skill expression. I don't hate it. It's fine.
Yeah, and it's like, if it's not that, it's something else, right? For in the as long as we have combat, like fight phase movement, it's going to be something. And I don't think we should have combat phase fight phase movement. I think we should just move towards the enemy, and then like everyone within 6 inches of their unit fights them, and then you call it a day. But you take like 15 minutes off game time.
Like, do damage if you're near them.
What's up?
You don't charge at all. You just do damage if you're like within 6, like a little AoE.
No. There should be charge move if you're doing the charge phase. There should be a charge move. But then like instead of piling in and consolidating, just being like, I'll measure like 6 inches to your unit. So I'll do my charge. My guys are here, and we're engaging you, and then everyone like in this area can do damage, can fight you, and then call it good, right? Instead of being
after the charge phase, you just
attack, and then you're good. Yeah, I think
piling in is not well written.
Yeah, yes, indeed. For sure. All right. So I shouldn't have overcharged my plasma gun. That was stupid. On turn 1. But it didn't matter. The math didn't change.
Not, I think, in the end, because you rolled terribly.
Because I would have taken 6 damage anyway, but it would have changed the thing. But I didn't know if I needed the damage to kill the Rhino, because if the Demon Prince flubs on his impact attack, then he probably doesn't kill you with his melee, so it's like really weird.
I don't know. I would have overcharged. I think like you're looking at a 1 in 6 chance that it then has another percentage chance to matter.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
I think it's something.
And it was like, yeah, it's a 1 in. It was 2. Yeah, maybe the problem was I overcharged the pistol. Because then I'm rolling 2 dice. Because then it's like a 2 in 6 chance. So it's a 1 in 3rd chance, and I take the damage, and that drops me to 4 wounds. And then the explosion and the repulsor has to do damage, and the repulsor is probably good for 2. So I think the auto explode probably does. Which, to be fair, I wasn't thinking about. That was a good move.
The auto explode is like subtly really quick.
Yeah. Yeah, it also
like it, but it has like 6 defensive strats if you think about it.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, the shoot back is like fucking wild. That the number of times you get people with that is like is insane.
It's got shoot back, smoke, AOC, auto explode, Overwatch, and one more than I'm forgetting. But something. Maybe CP reroll. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. So you get all the primaries. Just roll out the secondaries. You get O-Force contain. I make it 3.
Yeah, probably.
And then
you don't contain
Locust. No, I mean 3 on contain. I don't think I kill it. I get
O-Force. You'll get O-Force. You'll kill some stuff. You'll at least 3.
You think so? All right. Well,
you don't think you kill a unit on objective?
After you shoot my entire army to death? No, not really.
Sure. Like, okay, these guys are like dead. Like, this guy's not actually dead, but like, I kill all these dudes.
Yeah.
And then, like, Lucius kills someone here. The Demon Prince kills someone here. Like,
Yeah, maybe. And then the last turn, Locust, defend. I get Locust for 2, and defend, I'd probably get.
Yeah, you'll get that.
And then you get some stuff.
I'll probably get Air Denial and defend.
A little bit. Good stuff. O-Force. You'd probably get.
You are on an objective? I guess because you got O-Force.
Well, yeah, I would have been there, I think. And then
secure.
Yep, that sounds good. Looks right to me. Man, our secondary draws like first 2 battle rounds. We scored a collective 8 points in 2 rounds.
You're drawing all the time.
Look at us go. Look at us go.
Good secondary, so my bad.
Yeah.
I think you could have.
I think, and maybe the Ingress play was like too out there. I was like, it costs you 2, and it's kind of questionable if this guy kills me. But the fact that you got like to split this guy, I guess, was the problem, which I should have been thinking about. But the other question is like, if I go back here, can I actually make it in? Which the answer is like, not really.
Yeah. Anything jump out at you that I think this is wrong. This is.
Yeah, that was really scary for sure.
Yeah.
Because I just have a bunch of like AP1 lethal, which is a little bit sketchy, and then the big attack, obviously. Yeah, I definitely would have gone in with the Redemptor and just locked me for a sec.
Yeah. Anything else about to do? I think this guy moving out here is wrong. Probably should just stay here and be sad that he'll never leave. But
yeah, I was kind of okay when you dropped him there. That was the whole plan, right? Is like, if I lock this, which in fairness, that whole plan on turn 1 was like, I needed a 7 with a reroll, which is like, but I think going second, I probably needed it. I was kind of okay with this guy dropping because then he just is in this alley. And then like it takes a turn off to move this way anyway. So it's like he gets to shoot a Demon Prince, which he's the worst of the repulsors at shooting at Demon Princes. I wanted him to shoot the Demon Princes instead of the Noise Marines, basically.
Yeah.
Which is like I was okay with, I think. And then, I mean, he did 4 devastating. He did 4 devastating, and that was it, right?
Yeah, he did a bad job.
Yeah,
I think he did 0 with the main gun.
Yeah, I mean, the main gun should have hit me for. It should have converted 1 or 2, right? So it should have at least. So it should have hit me for maybe 4, but
definitely rerolling him and not grenading is wrong. Grenading's much better.
Yeah. I almost wonder. I guess I didn't have the CP to play with it, but I wonder if I had held up my Feel No Pain there. I wonder how much that changes. Because then you grenade and I have the 4+, and then all your devastating I have a 4+ against too, and then I have a 6 up against all the little stuff. So it's like might actually have incentivized me to play like better.
I don't know. I think pushing this repulsor this far forward is actually probably wrong. I want to make you come deal with the Dreadnought, and so it's probably better just have him.
Yeah. So honestly, when I didn't do anything, I was like, I think the only way Zach loses is if Zach if you just play too aggressively there, and I think that you did, because I literally think that you could just leave this guy. You just put that guy back there. You put the Redemptor in the middle. You keep Calgar back here, and you you just don't do anything. And then you're like, I scored 8, and I'm like, well, I scored 4, so 8 is more than 4. So I think that you're winning. And Lucius continues to take damage if I keep pledging.
It's
just
right
not
here,
very good.
and then this dude just chills out somewhere.
Right,
here.
right, yeah. I think you just peel back and then you take the dub. If you were playing. This was probably the play for a team event because you get a higher score.
That was my thought process. I'll be totally honest with you. I was like, this seems bad, but I do want to learn how to try and get the differential. So I pushed. But even still, it opens up risks.
Yep. For sure. Yeah, and I think I think the way that you play Emperor's Children is that you have to like force them to bleed units into you. Because if they get the big go turn and all the Lord Exaltants go in and just like hammer blow 3 units down, and then they shoot you with Norse Marines, then you can get to a situation where it gets like you like lose too much in one go, and then you have a tough time trading with them anymore. Which is kind of like what I had access to a little bit. Was like a big go turn. I was down a little bit too much, but maybe I don't know. I definitely. Oh, you know what I should have done that turn is I had another unit of tormentors or infractors, and I should have just run them to this objective and just hung out.
Like the deer, yeah.
Yeah. That was dumb that I left them. I also maybe I could have like moved. I could have disembarked and moved and thrown a grenade. No, I was out of range. Sag. It's awkward that you could kick grenade when you advance, because I just can't grenade ever in this army because everything's advancing.
Not unless someone's really up in your grill.
Yeah. Indeed. Interesting. Yeah. Good stuff. Yes, indeed. What do I think of what? Emperor's Children? I like them a lot. I think they play in like a cool way that's like fair, which I like. It's really strong. Like each unit, it feels very Slanesh, where like each unit just like does like the like katana slash, where they just like pull it out of the scabbard and then you cut and get cut in half. But the entire army is just, it's like worse than even Thousand Suns for Resilience. It's like everything's just a fucking tactical marine, and so like you just sweep them off the table instantly. But they're just like. Yeah, those guys are like kind of tanky, but they're not.
They're tanky for their points.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. For sure. But it's like awkward to engage in melee because they'll like have fights first randomly, and they'll have like good overwatches and like defensive stuff, and then they just play this like really fundamental game. You know what I mean? Where it's like
that's right.
We just play with the 40k rules, and we do it really really well, and I really like that.
Nice.
I have to be better at it a little bit, but I gotta get more games in. I'm out of practice.
Is that why you're in the pod? Are you in other pods too?
Yeah, I own the enter pods if there's an odd number of people, which sometimes means that I'm never in it. I'm not in a pod for like weeks because like they're just everyone signs up for them, and sometimes like people drop and then I get to play.
That's fun.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm the bringer basically.
Fair enough.
Well, cool, man. Thanks for playing, dude.
Yeah, thanks for the game. This pod's been really challenging. Round 1 was Janari, and then round 2 is you. Like,
challenging. Yeah, it was a tough game for you. You had to.
Okay, this could have gone way out of control. This could have gone bad.
Yeah.
Like this guy being stuck in melee.
Yeah, I think if I'd locked that guy, I think this whole game's like way different, right? Like.
Yeah. Because then there's like a thing where like this guy is like, I don't know if he dies or not.
Right.
He very likely could not.
Right. And even if he does, like.
Yeah. I don't pick up a free one over there.
Right. Then, but I'm like, I could maybe like drop a Lord Exalted on that dude. And if I have the Demon Prince in a good spot, then, or if like this guy lives, then I ingress here. And if this guy's alive, I put 2 Demon Princes into this guy. And then suddenly it's like really awkward.
Yeah.
And I like pick up a laser repulsor really early. And then we see what we do.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, well, I'll get the score in, so we should be all set.
Sounds good. Thanks for playing.
Hell yeah, thank you.
You have a lovely night.
You do too. Oh, yeah, so I think I was playing my outs there. I was a little salty, but I think I was playing my outs. I wonder. Okay, so I think I made a mistake in deployment, which is that I probably should have put an Exultant Rhino here. So where's the deployment line? In my head, because Zach started with the Rhino there, and I said, if a repulsor doesn't go here, then I could start the noise Rhino here and advance and disembark here or like here and just clip this Rhino right off, like turn 1, right? The problem is if I go second, because the noisy Rhino doesn't scout, it just gets lasered, the Noise Marines bail, and then they get picked up by plasmas. and I just lose like the most important shooting element in the army. So I was like, I wasn't willing to take the trade, but I didn't commit to it early enough. What I should have done is put Lord Exultant Rhino and then just moved it here because I don't think maybe if it's in the corner. I think where the stuff was deployed, I don't think that anything could have seen it. Oh, maybe this guy could have. But even if he does, he moves out to the open. And in that case, I would have had the Noise Rhino here. So I get to shoot that guy with Noise Marines. These guys bail out, and then they just get to go fuck up this whole objective. And that's what I should have been doing instead of playing the guys like super cagey. And instead, I just had all the Rhinos. Like, I didn't have anything to fight over this objective, essentially. So I think that was a mistake. And that put me in a position going second where it was like a little bit funny. It was a little funny to... Like, I was kind of on the back foot. But as we saw, if that turn 1 had gone the way it was supposed to, even though it was kind of it was like a coin flip, a bit of a coin flips, like odds, I think that we were in a pretty good spot. And I did have to make an 8 and a 7 on my charges with a CP reroll, so it was like worse than coin flip B probably. Played Death Guard into Orcs, ran a list on book points, still won basically with a 1,700 point list. Yeah, the Blight Lord Flamers seem crazy. Honestly, like, I think that the reroll hit, like, reroll shot count on Blight Lords, like, strat, it feels like it could be really crazy because they have 5 random shot weapons. So, like, 1 CP to reroll all that. It's, like, a lot of value. And then they are also, like, hitting wind rerolls, most likely. Crazy. Man, we streamed so much today. I thought that the fight phase activations here were really cool. Am I wrong, chat? Was I doing cool shit? I feel like I was doing cool shit. I feel like I really unlocked the fight phase a little bit. Winning Gaz on and Meganobs on 2s is hysterical. Oh, because they're infantry. Get fucking wrecked. What do you think, Yankee? Did you eat your treats? Oh, you did. Good baby. Good baby kitty. Oh, well. All right, chat. I'm going to pop off. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. That was my game. My game's done, so no streams this weekend, it looks like. Let's look at who's on Warhamster today. Emperor's Hobby is streaming Necrons versus Dork Angels. That's kind of fun. Oh, gosh. Inky, why? Bye, Blog Zombie. Nice to talk to you. But yeah, we'll raid them. Looks like they're streaming a game. And yeah, it's 9. I don't know what I'm going to go do, but they have a nice setup, so I'm excited to raid them. Cheers, everyone. I'll see you later. Inky's standing in front of my camera. You can't see her, but she's off the screen. Bye.